about baby eating heathens. Believing in reason with no meaning is bullshit. Real bird motherfuckers out here busting the grifts. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know.
There it is.
You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
You don't have those guts, cause you're a pussy. You're a pussy wearing aviator glasses in your mother's.
What's up, everyone?
Don't even give out your dime store handle, because that's really pathetic.
Sorry, I'm late. It's baseball season now, so on days we have practice, I'm probably going to be kind of late. Just so everybody knows.
This about if this douchebag happens to see this particular show, you don't.
What's up? What's up?
Balls to call out the people on this planet. Fight.
All right, let me get it fired up, and we'll get started.
And telling the rest of the world you don't have the fucking balls. You don't have the balls.
Okay, Scott. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6th sense for the stupid shit. Well, my true believer, y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme. All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip. Worshipping drums, cocking, begging for a throat deposit. Swinging fucking meat hammers like fool in a thong. He's strapped to the shaft, eating his chest like he's King Kong. Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your...
Alright, just saying, guys. Let me get everything laid out here, and we'll get started.
Lizard people, alien sex.
Dime store douchebags. That's right.
On his desk, a retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers, cause you told him.
We got some booms from Charlie and Mel K. Just wait.
I think I started some shit. Piss them get lit, get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set.
What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Just getting started.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom. Open his closet, I found some of his meat rockets. I strapped it to my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine, with Trump in between. Put on a light.
Alright, let me launch these other programs and we'll share it right quick and then we should be ready. What do you think?
What? I'll get my files. Wait.
There goes Facebook.
Stop. Dude, come on.
By the way, our friend from High Vibes Up is now or our buddy from High Vibes Up is now our friend. He come and visited me in the comments today.
Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Round 3. Down goes Nino. Please say it isn't so. Got him back.
Alright, change here. Share this right quick.
Getting rocking, he was doing so well. It's all over, hands on his shoulders, they ringing his bell. You got Frog News Network doing no damn research. They rework and copy on cocks that came first. 9th inning, 2nd string, and they acting like they know. Hit his ass on
Welcome, Facebook. Thanks for joining us.
nonsense on my conscience. It's hard to sleep at night. Who the fuck is in my window with this time of the night? With all their secret meetings, teaching all you fucking cretins about baby eating heathens. Believing in reason with no meaning is bullshit. Real bird motherfuckers out here busting the grifts.
Meat Hammers United, that's it. Meat Hammers United.
It's about to get lit, get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit, get the place in them bets, you know that stage.
Let me I gotta update my D-Live shit, so it, oh, is it not? Is D-Live not working?
You're a pussy wearing aviator glasses in your mother's basement.
Hold on, just saying, guys. D-Live didn't fire up. Give me a second. Not a lot of people watch from there, but some do. I would like to at least get away. I'm unable to connect. What the fuck? This might take just a second. Bear with me.
By name and tell them exactly who they are and tell them the rest of the world who they are. You don't have the forking balls. You don't have the balls.
Okay, Scott. Here we go. I think I started.
Oh, now it says it's connected, but it says unable to connect. Okay, whatever.
You know that stage is. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the
Welcome, D-Live. Welcome. All right, I think it's working now. Shit, I don't know.
And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6th sense for the stupid shit. Where my true believer? Y'all need.
This song is a brain work. I don't know what that means, but I like it. A brain worm. Okay, a brain worm. I got you. I like it. The guy who made it is kind of a douchebag, but the song, awesome.
Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on a.
Alright, guys, here we go.
5G towers, cause you told him if he did, he get fucking superpowers. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen.
Welcome. I am Wilbird, and this is the Cold Beer Confessional. Thank you for joining us. Our sticker popped up. Those stickers are for sale if you go to KULTKLUB.com/merch, by the way. Thank you for joining us tonight. We've got some stuff to go over. I know I'm kind of late. That's going to be something that goes on while we got baseball season going. We got practice 3 times a week, and they don't even end until 7:30, so there's not much I can do by the time I get home and do whatever shopping Mariah forgot. So I know I'm kind of late, but at least I'm here. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to go over some videos. Charlie and Mel K, 2 of my favorites, came out with a brand new one. The Froggets are banned from YouTube, but they're on a Facebook back channel. We can go over the Froggets. We can watch a lot of stuff. I'm building a file out on Prime Minister. We're going to move that way. Thank you for that diamond, Glimmer Freak. I appreciate it. I'm building a file on Prime Minister. And we had a meeting of the Grift Busters today to talk about maybe doing another episode soon. So we'll see what turns out. If you want to support the show, just make sure you like and share. Share it to somebody. It doesn't really matter. Do what you guys do on over there on DLive. And if you want to go above and beyond, you can go to KULTKLUB.com, KULTKLUB, KULTKLUB.com, leave a monetary donation. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, we have one more. You can go to if you go to Cult Club, it goes through Stream Elements, and a lot of times it wants you to sign in. So instead of doing that, you can go to buymeacoffee.com// cold beer. I use all that money for alcohol and illicit drugs. So just so you know, it's not a grift. I'm getting high off of it. So there you go. If you want to donate to me being a deplorable piece of shit, that's how you do it. But first of all, we're going to start with Charlie Ward. This title this video was just called "All the Proof Is Out There" with Mel K and Charlie Ward. So we're going to check this out. I got Mariah. I settled down with a hooker. What do you mean hookers? Anyways, here we go. Let's check it out. By the way, buy some gold from Charlie. I think I'm getting a cut of it. I've played this ad so many times.
So we've now got control over those, but every single video we post will be free to watch. That's very important for you to know. The other thing is we're getting an awful lot of people asking us about gold and silver. And I've always been an advocate of gold and silver. And
oh, one more thing. I'm going to find a new way to start using this. We never use this screen. I like this screen. I feel like we're hanging out. I'm going to find a way to use this screen. So if you can think of something we can do on this screen, maybe story time or I don't know. Maybe I can just reach over and pet the chat. I don't know. Give you guys a pat on the head. We got to use that for something. I made that screen a long time ago. We never use it. All right, back to Charlie.
And myself, I'm not in a position to give financial advice. I'm not qualified to do so. I'm just going to tell you what.
Somebody just right off the bat asked, how long are they going to keep doing these charades? Who the hell knows, man? Who the hell knows? They just keep pushing it back. Charlie Freak talked about us in a video today, the Griftbusters. And what he said was that he watched the video with the cleaning lady and watched us, and we went through there and blah blah blah, all that shit. And he watched it, and then he said, "Oh yeah, see, he believes that the white hat generals, are paying Charlie Ward or forcing him somehow to say stupid shit." So to throw off the enemy, so the enemy won't think that any of the truthers have anything to say, and they'll get confused by what Charlie's saying because it sounds so ridiculous, and they're building him up just to watch him crash down and make him look like an idiot. I have no idea, but that's what they say. So I don't know. They keep getting more ridiculous. They keep pushing the dates. I guess they're going to keep it going forever. I have no idea.
What I've personally done, I've personally bought gold and silver, and I've used a company that I trust, which is shown below here. They've always looked after me well. And if you order from them more than £250 worth, you get a free 1 ounce silver coin, which is very, very nice. It's a nice little gift. But this is not an endorsement.
Seeker of Truth in the house on Facebook. Thank you for joining us, man.
I'm not qualified to give the advice, financial advice, but it's just what I have done personally. And I hope you enjoy it.
Uh-oh. Somebody joined the cult. That's a subscription from probably 6 hours ago. Appreciate that.
That was so funny when that came out, because some of the stuff that's been coming out has been absolutely...
Wait. So YouTube messed up the live streaming subscriptions. I don't get no one gets notifications for like between 3 to 6 hours. When it used to go live and I would say thank you for joining and they would be here because it was like a live notification. Well, that was a notification that just popped up from 3 hours ago. And that guy's username is Flu World Order. The Flu World Order. That's a good username, dude. That's a good username for sure.
Absolutely mental. Apparently I was playing golf with Trump and JFK down at Mar-a-Lago the other day.
Oh my God, you teleported already. You got
some of the stuff, it makes...
I always get the Mel K's going to marry Charlie and then accidentally kill him in a boating accident and steal all of his grifting funds, but I'm not sure.
Me laugh. And then of course Nick Veniamin was apparently dead, found by his gay lover, which was me.
what is going on?
It just makes me laugh.
No, I went back and forth with him. I was like, I'm assuming since you sent me an email, you're alive. He was like, yes, I'm alive.
It's just so...
Is he wearing pants?
Do you know...
I've kind of wondered that the entire section. Is Charlie wearing pants? I know one time there is a video that exists where Charlie's like, hold on a second, and you can hear like somebody ruffling around, and he's like, the plumber's in here. I can't do a British accent, or I would, but he's like, the plumber's in here. And the guy's like, okay, do whatever you got to do. And then Charlie spreads his legs. Like, what the fuck is the plumber doing? Are you on a toilet? Are you on the shitter, Charlie? Or is he cleaning out some different pipes? I don't know what was going on.
You know what? It's the mainstream media. It must come from them because they're so used to lying that that's the only place it can come from. See, the mainstream media or mainstream media trolls. Because
Exactly.
it's that out there and that crazy. But no, hilariously funny.
Yeah, I mean, but they're backed against the wall. Do you see the ratings?
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. I can't wait until they should get their licenses taken. Hope they do.
Shirt cocking it.
Finally.
Well, I was on the phone to the QFS team this morning.
Yes.
Everything's been done.
Wow.
From a point of view of anything.
Everything's been done. All we're waiting on is for God himself to flip the switch. God himself has to flip the switch to turn on the new financial system.
Everything that's humanly possible has been done. It's now out of our hands. It's in God's hands as to when he activates it, because it's ruled from up there.
Yep.
There you go. God controls our new financial system that is somehow paper currency, but also cashless and trackable for every dollar spent. And we're just waiting on God to turn it on.
It is.
But
I was laughing because I thought of like 2 days ago, D&I Ratcliffe comes out and starts talking about UFOs and on Space Force. And I'm like, where did he come from? And I was like, Space Force. It's all going to come back to Space Force.
it is, and all the evil bastards are high-fiving each other in Davos about the amount of people they managed to convince to get the vaccine.
Oh, man.
Made Billy Gates
There you go, the evil bastards.
and all the rest of the dirty little bastards. So they're all high-fiving each other. How many people they
Easy, Charlie. This is fucking family friendly over here, dude. It's the third time you said bastards, and we're 4 minutes in, and you've got 3 minutes of trying to sell me gold, buddy. Calm down.
managed to hoodwink into getting a vaccine.
Right.
And sadly, they'll wake up to the truth that the vaccine, they're the guinea pigs.
Yep. I mean, all the information was out there.
Yep.
We tried our best to warn people, but everyone has free will and they have to do what they have to do.
Of course they do.
The hard part is that most people took it just to get their lives back, not realizing it has nothing to do with that.
Correct.
You know.
Oh, okay.
But there you go. You know, we did what we could.
Yeah. Yep.
And those people that didn't have the vaccine are very grateful.
I am.
Yeah, exactly. But what they've done is create a them and us, which is always what they try to do. If they can't divide black and white, Muslim and Christian, Catholic and Protestant, American and Canadian,
Oh, no.
or Mexican, they go for those that have been vaccinated, those who haven't, just to create division. And it's sick. It's their world. It's how they are.
It is sick. It is sick. That's for sure. That's for sure. Hey, Charlie, if we're going to a new financial system and everybody's going to get a reset and everybody's going to get all this fucking money and you have had this humanitarian loans that go out for people who supports you and your channel and are a part of your Insiders Club, why are you also selling us golds? What do we do with the gold, Charlie? If we're all fixing to be millionaires, what do we do with the gold?
Side of believing that their world is about to come to an end pretty soon.
Very, very close. And this last exposure is exactly that. It's exposing how evil they are and what they're up to. But we are so close now. Mega exciting.
Great. And what else do you have for me? Any news on the Sound of Freedom?
Who called her Stacy Carosi? Oh.
Launch?
Yes. I
heard you got a phone call from the great Jim Caviezel while you were on air.
Yeah, Jim phoned us when I was talking to Denise Boland and Crystal Teeney and Caleb T.
No, she was not drunk. She felt bad because she's the only one that's still attending church in person locally. Everybody else is, doing it remotely. And so she took everybody's communion wine. She wasn't drunk. She was filled with the Holy Spirit.
Johnson. We were just chatting away and he just phoned in. I speak to Jim most days and he's just...
Oh, he's so great. Tell him hello. I had such a nice conversation with him when I saw him.
He's an absolute gentleman. And I've now watched the movie twice that he very kindly sent to me. And I watched it with my wife just yesterday together.
Right.
And she was like, wow.
I know.
This is... Dennis phoned me a few days ago and he said, his words to me were, this is a movie.
Oh, I'm going to drop a link right quick. We got merch if you want to vote on which one we start selling. There you go.
You know what? The one scene that really hit me because of what I do know about Epstein Island and the other island stuff is when they recreated the island and you got to see like the depravity, the sheer depravity of people like that. And you can't unsee it because then in your head that's what was going on Epstein Island, and you can't. It's just like it makes you like you just need justice after watching that movie. And it goes from the whole thing, how they like find them, groom them, all the stuff that we've heard about Ghislaine Maxwell and others. It's just, that movie's a game changer in my book about, that's why I hope that it's wide release before Epstein case makes it to the forefront, because people have to know it's not about a man going with teenage girls to an island. It's not what was going on there.
Well, it's the blood of Christ. You got to. It's not like a hobo from a brown paper bag. She took it from a tiny little cup just because she had 60 of them. Doesn't that make a difference?
And
people need to know that.
I think we owe a debt of gratitude to Tim Ballard.
Oh my God,
he went back and then put his life, his family, everybody in danger to rescue. And this is a true story. This isn't a movie like the old movies. This is based on a true story. And Jim Caviezel is playing Tim Ballard, and Tim Ballard requested that the only person that could play him would be Jim Caviezel. And my heart goes out to...
That's the way I pronounce it. Ghislaine, is that not how you say it?
To Tim and his family.
Because can you imagine?
What a man. What an absolute warrior. I've got a huge following over a year. He deserves a following 10 times bigger than mine, 1,000,000 times bigger than mine.
Mel K's backstory is she attempted to sleep her way to the top, and that's why she's still at the bottom.
His life on the line. He's rescued hundreds, if not thousands, of children.
Right.
On Operation Underground Railroad.
I was going to reach out to Jim because, you know, it's very disturbing what we're seeing on my border here. And they're lying, saying that they're unaccompanied minors. We know that they're trafficked children, and that he reopened, whoever is running it, reopened the gates, knowing that we have a major issue.
Wait. If Trump's still in charge, and Trump's running the military, and Trump's running everything, and Biden's just a fake president, he's a puppet with crayons, why are we having a crisis at the border? What's going on down there? Get Trump and his team on it.
Just gut-wrenching. And then seeing that movie and how they treat them, and you know, and all I could do is picture when I'm watching the news, that movie, thinking, oh my God, like when they throw them in the containers, it's like, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
I did hear from a very, very good source that they have managed to rescue a lot of children because of the border situation right now, which is on the positive side.
Yeah, I hope so.
Toasty.
People need to wake up to the negative side, but they have managed to use this to rescue a number of children. But when you consider that like 2 million children a year go missing, what makes me super angry?
Is that an accurate number? Is that an accurate number? We always get people that throw this number in our chat. I don't think they say 2 million, though. They usually say a number that starts with an 8. How many children go missing yearly? I can't remember what the number is. Somewhere between, it depends on where you look, but they usually say 800,000. That's what they usually say in our chat, not 2 million, 800,000. A vast majority of those, probably 80, 90%, are people that called in and said, hey, my kid's gone, and then they find them on the other side of the park or something. Like, people panic. And then when you take those away, plus the ones away that are like a parental, like a parent kept a kid too long for visitation weekend and stuff, it reduces that number greatly. But 2 million, that's the first time I've heard that one.
Going back about 8 months ago, I put out on my channel that 300,000 children went missing in the United Kingdom every single year. And I got fact-checked. And I got fact-checked by Forbes, who said it was only 150,000.
Oh.
I was trying to work out what part of 150,000 they thought was right. I don't care if it's 1,000 children missing.
So if you come in here with correct information, who cares? It's still a wrong thing. Okay, that makes perfect sense.
150,000 children go missing, or 300,000. The fact that they said, it's only 150,000.
What about if we talk about like you're selling people Zimbabwe dollars, and those are going to be worthless, and you say they're worth $50, and I say they're worth $20? Does that still make you the bad guy?
Does that make it any better? No, it doesn't. 150,000 children go missing in the United Kingdom every single year, and 10 years ago, Madeleine McCann goes missing, and we were only worried.
I hear you, bud.
Yes, well, there's a reason for that.
There's a very big reason for that.
Yeah,
and people need to do their research into why. This is public knowledge, and the rest isn't.
Yeah, I don't want to spread any rumors, but I did see Scott on his Harley with 4 little tiny immigrant children in each saddlebag while he was riding off into the sunset. I didn't want to spread that out there, but since you guys already know that the Patriot Street Fighter Army is reinforcing our southern border, I guess I can go ahead and put that out there.
Right, exactly.
This is all part of the big cover-up.
Yep. And the other thing is, that's 150,000 we know of. We have a giant issue here, and I'm sure there with CPS.
Yep.
And them losing kids and being a pipeline as well. And now this guy on the border who, like, everyone's saying undid everything that was working, obviously, for what reason, except for they're in cahoots with the cartel. Yep. And and as we know, there's people that are no longer with us that ran the cartels from the American government. But on the flip side, could be the only thing that they're being in cahoots with the cartels and everyone else.
This is all pantomime. You and I know this to wait.
There it is. What is all this? Pantomime.
Under control. The White Hats are under control of this, but it's time for people to wake up to what's really going on.
Right.
But people are not. People are just not getting it. And I've got to a stage now where there's only so much you can do.
Right.
We've done everything we possibly can to wake people up.
Yep.
And some have gone back to sleep, and you just have to leave them and just go, okay, we did what we could.
Yep. I mean, I honestly, I can't.
Yeah, Colorado's bad.
Says that they voted for Joe Biden, because I just think they voted against America. How could you not know? I mean, the guy's been talking about the one world order since the 70s.
Yeah.
The total globalist. He's not running this country, obviously. And it's getting really embarrassing at this point. I mean, somebody's got to do something. Meanwhile, I'm sure you've heard, but so Russia, now Ukraine, even China, Syria, Iran, North Korea, they're like trying to start wars all over the world. all over the world. This is like so their
okay.
plan is so obvious.
Yeah, this is all a site.
Did you know we're bombing the Middle East? Did anybody mention that? Is that Trump or is that Biden? Who's that? We're fucking around in the Middle East again.
Huge psyop to get people to wake up to how dangerous the deep state and the cabal are. It's all about war. It's all about making money. It's nothing about. It's not about humanity. But the people, there's too many people sleeping through this.
I know. Yeah, it's amazing. You know what? It's mainly, at least here, I find it's apathy. As long as it doesn't affect me. But what people don't understand that are living in that tunnel is it will affect you eventually, if ever, which is not going to happen.
Okay, let's get it.
Their choice. We're going straight for the Great Reset Agenda 2030 under Joe Biden, and where we own nothing and we're happy and we're a bunch of serfs and they're the elite, and eventually we're a nation state that is run by the one world government. But if people can't put together that it's so much bigger than Trump or any of us, then they just don't have the capacity to think beyond what they know, which then is not thinking that much.
It was very interesting. I was talking to somebody the other day about it, and they're going, well, if you're right, why on earth did God use Trump? Why didn't he use somebody better than him? I've gone, okay, now we're getting somewhere.
The same reason they put this washed up has-been in charge of the quantum financial system. Well, him and God, 50-50. Charlie does all the work. God flips the switch. I forgot. I want to give God his credit. I mean, it runs off celestial beings. So there's that.
But just tell me exactly what you want. You want a black woman? Is it not racially correct or something? What is it? What do you want?
Whoa, easy, Charlie. Easy, Charlie. I'm the one with the racist animation. That's not you, my friend. You gotta hold your horses. You haven't built up to that yet. Okay, calm down. What, do you want a black woman? No, Charlie. That's not what anybody said. Okay, calm down.
Or do you just want somebody that's a good father, a good husband? I mean, what?
Okay, I understand you saying. Okay, clearly Trump's not black, but did you just call him a poor father and husband? What you want? You want a guy that fucking doesn't steal the tip off a table while he's leaving a restaurant? You want a guy that doesn't punch homeless kids when he's walking by the end of the street and they're living with their homeless mother? What do you want? Who are you accusing of this, Charlie?
What exactly did you want?
Right, but nobody even knows who he is. It's such a character.
Load up, bingo. Where'd you send it to? I'll get it. Where'd you send it to? Yes, I have a racist animation. It's like it's this.
What can I say except you're racist?
When chat calls me out for being overtly racist.
Hey, it's okay. You're racist.
It doesn't happen that often. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh. Messenger, I got you. Let's go get it. Oh, it doesn't happen more than 4 or 5 times a night. I promise. Oh no! I gotta get. Give me just a second. I gotta get bingo started. Oh no! Let's save this image. Charlie, bingo. And then come over here. Oh, add an image. What can I say except you're racist? Bingo. Oh, I said bongo. Hold on just a second. I got to fix that. It'll throw my OCD off. It's not a bongo. It's a bingo for sure. And then we'll hit browse. Downloads. Bingo. Here we go. So let's see what the spaces are. Charlie Ward bingo. We've got, I was talking to an ambassador. They were going to shut down the world. Global financial reset. I dismissed it, to be honest with you. We'll be doing it soon. Now we've got Trump into power. Shut down the world's economy. Quantum financial system. That was the start of this journey. Suddenly the virus appears. We'll start with the virus. And then we'll have 5G. White hats versus black hats. It's all smokescreen from the global financial reset. I did 5,000 hours of my research. An alien invasion. We'll have some riots. The vaccine isn't technically a vaccine. Vaccine will change your DNA to control your frequency. COVID downgraded to the common cold by the WHO. Donald Trump and his team hijacked the NWO plan. Valuable intel from contacts all over the world. I'm just Charlie. I watched it 10 hours before anyone else in Spain. The inauguration was a farce. It was filmed at Castle Rock. Don't believe the mainstream media. I'm very peaceful because I know what's going on. So that's Charlie Bingo. We've already had some of these. Let me figure out how I'm going to mark this card. Hold on. Oh, we need to figure out how to mark this, and we need to be able to keep it on screen. We'll do this. We'll go ahead and cut the title. Well, I like seeing all the pictures. The pictures are fun. We'll cut the title some. We'll squeeze it down some. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Okay, now we got to get let's see, XP. Give me just a second. Oh no. We got to get Bingo going. I knew we needed this in our lives. Let's download that one right there. Download PNG. Oh. Don't do anything racist, or I'll have to have the animation come on again, and then who knows where it'll go from there. Okay, and now we do this. We add another image. X. Okay. Browse. Oh, back to the downloads. We go. Open that X. Here we go. All right, let's make it big again. We definitely got quantum financial system, right? So we got quantum financial system. Where did that one go? I dismissed it, to be honest with you. Global financial reset. I'm pretty sure we heard of that. And then we need to duplicate. And then paste the duplicate. And then where are we going with this one? Suddenly the virus appears, shut down the world's economy. We'll have some riots, an alien invasion, blah, blah, blah. White House versus black hats. I'm just Charlie. I'm just going to give that. That should be the free space. I'm just Charlie always happens. Okay. And then we're going to paste the duplicate. And then what else we got? We'll have some riots. I dismissed it, to be honest with you. We'll be doing the show on Trump into power. Where did the QFS? Oh, quantum financial system. Okay. We've got that one. And duplicate paste. Have we got any more yet? Shut down the world's economy. We'll have some riots. The vaccine is very peaceful because I know what's going on. Don't believe the media. Has he said that yet? What all have we got? We'll be starting with White Hats versus Black Hats. Did he say that yet? I don't know. We might have to back up some and play this through. All right, I'm going to back up a little bit, and here we go. Then I'm going to group these together right quick so I can make them invisible. Boop. Group. Group selected out items, and group 4 is a fine name for that. Bow. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Listen for stuff on the card.
All from the great Jim Caviezel while you're on air.
Yeah, Jim phoned us when I was talking to Denise Boland and Crystal Teeney and Caleb T. Johnson. We were just chatting away, and he just phoned in. I speak to Jim most days, and he's just...
Oh, he's so great. Tell him hello. I had such a nice conversation with him when I saw him.
He's an absolute gentleman, and I've now watched the movie twice that he very kindly sent to me, and I watched it with my wife just yesterday together.
Right.
And
she
was like,
"This is the movie about the kids."
Dennis phoned me up a few days ago, and he said his words to me were, "This is a movie that will become a movement."
I agree 100%. That's what I said when I got back, because you know what? The one scene that really hit me, because of what I do know about Epstein Island and the other island stuff, is when they recreated the island, and you got to see like
I'm gonna keep this up so I can read it.
Just the sheer depravity of people like that, and you can't unsee it, because then you know in your head that's what was going on Epstein Island, and you can't. It's just like it makes you like you just need justice after watching that movie. And it, it goes from the whole thing, how they like find them, groom them, all the stuff that we've heard about Ghislaine Maxwell and others. It's just, that movie's a game changer in my book about, that's why I hope that it's wide release before Epstein case makes it to the forefront, because people have to know it's not about a man going with teenage girls to an island. It's not what was going on there. You need to know that.
That's not it.
I think we owe a debt of gratitude to Tim Ballard.
Oh my God. He's
went back and back, and then put his life, his family, everybody in danger to rescue. And this is a true story. This isn't a movie like the old movies. This is based on a true story. And Jim Caviezel is playing Tim Ballard, and Tim Ballard requested.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with her lips. All I've seen on her resume, which I pulled up, it just said flat knees and a round mouth. I don't know if that has something to do with her lips or not, but flat knees and a round mouth was her entire resume. That's all it said.
The only person that could play him would be Jim Caviezel, and my heart goes out to Tim and his family. Because
can you imagine
what a man, what an absolute warrior. I've got a huge following over a year. He deserves a following 10 times bigger than mine, a million times bigger than mine. He's put his life on the line. He's rescued hundreds, if not thousands, of children.
Right.
On Operation Underground Railroad.
I was going to reach out to Jim because it's very disturbing.
Don't try pulling people with legitimacy into you to make you legitimate. That's not how it works.
What we're seeing on my border here, and they're lying, saying that they're unaccompanied minors. We know that they're trafficked children, and that he reopened, whoever is running it, reopened the gates, knowing that we have a major issue, is just gut wrenching. And then seeing that movie and how they treat them, and and all I can do is picture when I'm watching the news that movie, thinking, oh my God, like when they throw them in the containers, it's like that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
I did hear from a very, very good source that they have managed to rescue a lot of children because of the border situation right now, which is on the positive side.
Yeah, I hope so.
Obviously, people need to wake up to the negative side, but they have managed to use this to rescue a number of children. But when you consider that like 2 million children a year go missing, what makes me super angry, going back about 8 months ago, I put out on my channel that 300,000 children went missing in the United Kingdom every single year. And I got fact-checked. I got fact-checked by Forbes, who said it was only 100,000.
He's getting dangerously close to don't believe the mainstream media.
Right. I don't care if it's 1,000 children.
Right.
Or 150,000 children go missing, or 300,000. The fact that they said, it's only 150,000, does that make it any better? No, it doesn't. 150,000 children go missing in the United Kingdom every single year. And 10 years ago, Madeleine McCann goes missing, and we were only worried about one kid.
Yes, well, there's a reason for that.
There's a very big reason for that.
Yeah.
And people need to do their research into why this is public knowledge and the rest is not.
I'm marking that one. That was close enough. Don't believe the mainstream media. That's what we got. We're marking that one. Oh shit. Will it let me do that now? Man, I have to do this. Hold on. Now I can move it. Don't believe the mainstream media. Did you say there's one from a good source? COVID, I did 5,000 hours. Suddenly the virus appears. White hats. Valuable intel from contacts all over the world. We'll have some rights. Because I know what's going on. Trump will be starting. I don't think there is one from a good source. Maybe I got a different bingo card than you. He looks like that guy that we made friends with on HVU that commented or whatever, except an older version. A very good source. We'll have some rights. Yeah, I don't see the very good source one. That's okay. We'll keep going. Let me put this one back in the group, and then I can close the group out. Oh, it should be on there. Oh, I gotcha. I thought you meant like it is. I gotcha.
Right,
This
exactly.
is all part of the big cover-up.
Yep. And the other thing is, that's 150,000 we know of. The biggest, we have a giant issue here, and I'm sure there with CPS.
Yep.
And them losing kids and being a pipeline as well. And now this guy on the border who, like, everyone's saying undid everything that was working, obviously for what reason, except for they're in cahoots with the cartel.
Yep.
And and as we know, there's people that are no longer with us that ran the cartels from the American government. But on the flip side, could be the only thing that they're being in cahoots with the cartels and everyone else.
This is all pantomime. You and I know this to wake people up.
Yeah.
They are under
Pantomime. Pantomime should be the free square.
Time for people to wake up to what's really going on.
Right.
But people are not. People are just not getting it. And I've got to a stage now where there's only so much you can do.
Right.
We've done everything we possibly can to wake people up.
Yep.
And some have gone back to sleep, and you just have to leave them and just go, okay, we did what we could.
Yep. I mean, I honestly, I can't really talk to anyone that proudly says that they voted for Joe Biden, because I just think they voted against America. How could you not know? I mean, the guy's been talking about the one world order since the 70s.
Yeah.
The total globalist. He's not running this country, obviously.
I think his nose has gotten bigger. I think his eye is getting lazier. I think the more videos he does, it droops more. I don't know if he's in a constant state of having a stroke or what's going on, but it's definitely getting lazier. Pantomime, I'll look for it.
Obviously. And it's getting really embarrassing at this point. I mean, somebody's got to do something. Meanwhile, I'm sure you've heard, but so Russia, now Ukraine, even China, Syria, Iran, North Korea, they're like trying to start wars all over the world. This is like, so their game plan is so obvious. Yeah.
This is all a huge psyop to get people to wake up to how dangerous the deep state and the cabal are. It's all about war. It's all about making money. It's nothing about, it's not about humanity, but there's too many people sleeping through this.
I know. Yeah, it's amazing. You know what? It's mainly, at least here, I find it's apathy, as long as it doesn't affect me. But what people don't understand that are living in that tunnel is it will affect you eventually, if ever, which is not going to happen. But if ever they had their choice, we're going straight for the Great Reset Agenda 2030 under Joe Biden, and where we own nothing and we're happy and we're a bunch of serfs and they're the elite, and eventually we're a nation state that is run by the one world government. But if people can't put together that it's so much bigger than Trump or any of us, then they just don't have the capacity to think beyond what they know, which then is not thinking that much.
So true, Mel.
Somebody the other day about, and they're going, well, if you're right, why on earth did God use Trump? Why didn't he use somebody better than him? I've gone, okay, now we're getting somewhere. But just tell me exactly.
This is where he just puts down Trump for 10 minutes.
Is it not racially correct or something? What is it? What do you want? Or do you just want somebody that's a good father, a good husband? Right. I mean, what exactly do you want?
Right, but nobody even knows who he is. It's such a caricature, as you and I know. And to me, when I was in Palm Beach down there, he popped into the Big Dog Ranch Rescue, which was where I got my rescue dog, by the way, event at Mar-a-Lago, the fundraiser. He looks 20 pounds thinner. He's tan. He looks happy and chill. That's how I know that we're fine, because otherwise,
oh no,
if really what was going on, these guys were really in control, his family would probably be in hiding.
You mentioned rice.
Because that's how they're treating him. They're still going after this guy for his taxes.
Oh, for the racist animation.
3 weeks ago. I guess there was nothing there after 4 years of crying about it. Now let's get Pelosi's taxes.
Oh, exactly. If you got Pelosi's or Biden's, any of the Biden family, that's a rabbit hole that is scary as hell. But the good thing is, for people who know, and I'm one of those who knows, these people were taken out last year. They've already been dealt with. We'll see the video evidence of what's gone on. This is a psyop to try and wake up people. This is why Donald Trump and his family can now live in peace, because all of these evil bastards have been taken out. Right. And we're seeing the psyop.
Damn it, he's so close. He's so close to so many of them. He's so close to so many of them.
White hats, or the alliance, whatever you want to call them, doesn't matter.
Right.
But
white hats versus black hats. Got it. White hats versus black hats, or the alliance, whatever you want to call them. All right, let's do paste the duplicate. Boom. And then turn the group back on. Boop, boop, boop. And then we'll move this. So white hats versus black hats. Move that into the group. And then turn it all off. And The racist animation has been requested. I guess we got to do that again.
What can I say except you're racist?
Not a racist though. This is something else. I'm not actually a racist. This is something. This is a farce. This is pantomime. Don't believe it. Okay, back to the video.
We're in a very, very good place. It's very, very exciting, but we're trying to wake up as many people as we possibly can to what's really going on. You don't have to believe me. Just do your own research.
Exactly. That's what I always
Just
say.
Charlie.
Yeah, that's what I say too. And, you know, there's a lot of enthusiasm on this side of the Patriots right now. Because
Thanks for that diamond.
Feeling a true shift. I mean, you can feel the shift. Everyone I felt like was under this like black cloud last week. And then suddenly I feel like it went away, and it seems like everyone is feeling that it went away. So I hope that that's bigger than all of us, because it's at the end of the day, this energy that we have to make sure is going strong. Also, we need to focus.
It's customized. The guy who used to own this computer before, he was a really big racist. So he had that drawn up, and I just inherited it. It wasn't actually mine.
I look at what happened over the last year with the election and the fraud and the censorship and all of that, and then you look at the machine that the socialist Marxist.
What did the Ranger and the SEAL say about the Raider? What?
Left has built over 20 years, you know, with their community organizing, their NGOs, their think tanks. And then you look at this side and it's like nothing.
Well,
so you have to organize as we, the people, Constitution loving Americans that believe in, God, family, country, justice, and law and order, and start, organizing in that same fashion with a message and focus, because their machine is so corrupt. And so it's like the Marxist Saul Alinsky.
Hold on just a second.
And they're all on the same team. Really on the same.
The election, there's just been an election in Holland, for the Dutch people that are watching us, that was so rigged they didn't even bother counting the votes. They went to this computer system, and the name of the computer system, I mean, it translated into death machine, I think it was called, or death something. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Sure it did. That's how they play.
What did he? Sorry, I was typing out a message, but what did he just say? It translates to death machine. What translates to death machine? Hold on.
The election, there's just been an election in Holland, for the Dutch people that are watching us, that was so rigged they didn't even bother counting the votes. They went to this computer system, and the name of the computer system, I mean, it translated into death machine, I think it was called, or death something. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Sure it did. That's how they play. Yeah,
The name of it translated into the death machine of the computer, I guess. The way they rigged the election translated into the death machine.
Well, people don't realize. I've told everyone that Myanmar and Belarus and Somalia and Haiti, Ecuador, all of these countries right now are saying that their elections were stolen by these machines.
They were.
And then I saw it, and everyone's like, "No, Myanmar, this and that." I'm like, "No, I'm telling you, this is a
no hair to sniff."
Like they always do. And then what happened? They seized Soros's money in Myanmar.
Yep.
Because Smartmatic is his pal, and these people, this is what they
exactly. That's what I was looking for.
For so long, and the American people never thought they could do anything like that here, and they did. And now we're watching it in the rest of the world, and it's the same people. It's the same people.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
I was watching Janet Ossenbard's The 10th of the Fall of the Cabal, the 10th of 17. And that today, if you look, anybody that wants to watch that, is a brilliant piece.
Best.
She's just so exposed talented. Exactly. It's all the same people doing the same things.
Oh.
And it's all there in plain sight. And it's right in our faces, and we've missed it.
Right. Well, that's how that by design.
Come on, Charlie. You can get us a bingo. I have faith in you.
Was convincing you that he doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So, that's how, right in our faces, that's how they do it. And, but I've seen a lot of good signs that things are coming along that, maybe other people don't see. Like there have been a lot of arrests in different, it's got to go local because our federal judges are so corrupt, but there have been arrests in election fraud in the last week. There's going to be a recount in Arizona. Yes. And so all of that is going. It just wasn't on our timetable, as we've discussed. Sure. But things are turning around, I do think, too. And like you said,
he's getting dangerously close.
FEMA to the border. That's when I thought, hopefully they're going there to save the kids. So
yeah, they are.
I'm assuming is probably what's going on there.
The other thing that I love, there's a piece that's right in our face. You know the triangle with the iris eye in the middle?
Yeah.
What's iris back to front?
Dude, Veritas says this all the time. What is iris spelled backwards? Oh no! I wish he was in here. He was in here earlier, but I think he's out now. What is iris spelled backwards?
What?
Siri. Hey Siri.
Siri.
Oh.
Hey Siri.
Iris back to front.
Siri.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's right in.
And she didn't get it. She didn't get it. Are you ready for 99 News, buddy? Here, I'll show you what we're going to do. Check this out. I never used this right here, but I'm going to let you use it. Here we go. Let me turn off the filters. Turn off that noise gate. No, Daddy's got to be quiet because it's too loud. You can hear me breathe and shit. All right, come on, little man. Look how big you are today. Look how big your picture is today. And your new jammies. What's up, buddy? Say hello.
I wouldn't get car not peeing.
Oh, okay. You wearing them again because you didn't pee on them?
Hey, I made something.
What'd you make?
I made something with hold something up.
Oh, you made something that holds something up?
Yeah.
What is it?
My tablet.
Your tablet. You made something that holds up your tablet?
Yeah.
What is it?
Then open for on my tablet. I go full 10 on it too with that and in my desk.
Oh, okay.
In my desk.
On your desk?
No, on my inside with her sock and shoe.
Okay. We keep socks and shoes.
And sock.
Okay, and shirts.
I want put it. I want make that cause I can't hold it all day.
Yeah, you can't hold your tablet all day. You gotta set it up on something.
I'll go to my tablet too.
Oh, okay.
Mattress Kings. Say hi, Kenzie.
Yeah, you want me that too? It don't hold all your tablet all day.
Oh, okay. It holds your tablet all day.
Yeah.
Say no. Hi, Kenzie.
Hi, Kenzie.
Good job.
You know.
Everybody's looking at you. It's waiting for you to tell them something. What'd you do today? Did you get a new T-ball?
I wait now. And you come tell me I got new baseball card on my shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause the hit cause the worker.
Oh, you're talking about your new baseball glove and your new.
No, one time.
Last time.
When I buy something for my baseball.
For your baseball.
And yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know. I didn't hit that with the. I don't hit anyone all day because I know how to do it. Why?
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
What's the name of this show? You didn't even tell them.
Ollie with Nana Nose. I do cat with mommy.
Ollie with the night nose.
Yeah, I do something with home cat. I do right now.
Okay.
I want to be something right now. I can't hold on my head get tired off.
Yeah, your hands get tired.
Yeah.
You can do something as soon as you finish talking to everybody.
Oh, it's bedtime. You'll have to finish craft tomorrow.
Oh.
And you know,
Crafts tomorrow.
why did Coco done and how it was
That popcorn's eating its head, isn't it?
the it was head.
Oh, it's eating its hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if they sing the baseball?
And chickens. Sing the chicken song.
I do right there.
Don't eat.
Somehow.
Oh,
Somehow.
you're not a popcorn man.
No, I do that somehow.
Okay. All right. Well, tell everybody that you're going to go to bed.
No, I do something with. I do something. I'm done with it. I go Nana.
Okay. When you're done with it, you're going night-night. Tell everybody you love them. Say love you.
Love you.
Say bye.
Bye.
Ollie with the...
Sorry, I'm done. I want to go when I got hurry.
You gotta hurry.
Hurry.
All right. Say Ollie with night-night
Oh,
news.
with Nana.
Bye.
Bye.
There you go, buddy.
Hope you want my bit.
Yeah,
They
you...
like your video.
He said, hope you like my biddy.
They love your video.
Hope you like my biddy.
That song with why.
That's right. Wah. Thank you guys for hanging out with Ollie for a few minutes. Let me turn back on the noise gates. We'll hop back into Bingo in the video. He likes coming on. Even when he's got a project going on, he still makes time for you guys. Thank you guys. Let's go back over here. Boom, boom, ba-doom. Wait for my camera to animate. And there we are. Here we go. Back into the video.
And it's all in plain sight.
Well, what was Google's motto? Do no evil.
Thank you guys. He's working on his speech. He's kind of behind.
Well,
That was their logo.
yeah, Google Chrome.
Right. I know. They don't
Adrenal's
hide
the
it.
operating.
He said Siri, and she said, yeah, but what was Google's logo? She knows that Siri is Apple and Google's the opposite, right? And then Charlie's like, yeah, Google Chrome. That sounds almost like adrenochrome. Come on now.
Google's motto: do no evil.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
That was their logo.
yeah, Google Chrome.
Right. I know. They don't
Adrenal's
hide
the
it.
operating system. I mean,
Yeah, they don't
it's,
hide
it's
it.
all there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I also think that big tech is on its last leg. Trump's
Yeah.
starting his own network, as we knew he would.
That is true, and I'm afraid that it's not going to be great. Like, I hope it's like a free speech platform. That'd be awesome. Like, I want the other platforms to be a free speech platform. The problem is usually, like, I wish he would have partnered with someone and made a better, like, if he would have partnered with Gab or somebody. The problem is usually when someone with no experience comes in to the like the social media sector and builds a platform, the people who like that person go over there, and the people who don't like that person don't go over there, and it's usually not good enough to draw people in because they don't have the experience in the platform. That's going to be the problem.
On social media. But you know what? I think things are going to turn before.
Hey Tony, what's can you tell me what Siri is roundabout backwards? Or Iris? What's Iris roundabout backwards?
That. I don't see how much longer they can keep up the charade with
No.
Biden.
Oh, it's now become a joke, you know. But people are still saying, "No, he's my man. He's my man." He can't even walk up a plane step with it, mind you. I think most people know it's James Wood, the actor, isn't it, playing him?
No, I got to mark. There's something I got to mark. By the way, James Wood is a notorious right-wing guy. James Wood has a Twitter account that is on fire. a lot of the times. I'm going to mark the inauguration was a farce. It was filmed at Castle Rock. But he's talking about the false filming and that Joe Biden's an actor. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that one. We'll get that one knocked out of the way, and we'll see if we get a bingo. We need 10 hours ahead in Spain for the inauguration, and I'm very peaceful because I know what's going on. Why does this not say, don't make me want to send the boys around? What did he threaten that guy with? I had two options. I could ignore you like a temperamental child, or I could have sent the boys around to shut you up.
It's good.
Yeah, he's wearing a mask, but it's James Wood that's actually playing him.
Yeah, Ollie has sensory processing disorder and some scarring on his brain that he was born with, and it's affected some of his motor skills and speech and stuff. So we let him come on here because he likes to talk on here to you guys, and anytime he can talk, it helps with his speech.
He's playing him rather well and making him look even more stupid than he really is.
Oh my God, yeah, the falling was bad, but also calling Kamala Harris, President Harris, when she couldn't get even 9.9% of the primary vote, and they're going to put her in there. America dislikes her maybe as much, if not more, than Hillary Clinton. So that's not going to go over.
No, these are all...
She doesn't even finish the last word of all of her sentences, like all of her statements. She's like, so that's not going to go over before she starts laughing. I don't think that's a very good idea. Have you heard of Google Chrome? Oh God, nobody's that happy.
To wake people up to what the truth is.
Yeah,
and it's now become comical that they like the black hats were trying to get away with murder with.
I got one. He said it's all a psyop. I've got it's all a smokescreen. Going to market. It's all a psyop. It's all a smokescreen. Same thing. Here we go. Paste the duplicate. Boom, boom. It's all a smokescreen. We got it. Marking the card. Moving on. Jeez, on some trazodone? I wouldn't doubt it.
With the masks and the social distancing and the closing times and all that, the white hats are now taking it back and reversing.
Yeah, thank you, man.
They're putting more and more silly stuff out there to wake people up. But
they're claiming that you're the silly guy to wake people up. They're claiming that you're the silly man to wake people up.
We're very, very close to the end game.
End game.
The good thing is, I do think the world is waking up to the COVID psyop, the COVID disaster, and I'm really hopeful about the German lawyer that's suing, wants to do a Nuremberg 2.0, sue for crimes against humanity, so that they can prove all this in court, because all the proof is out there, all the way back to the Rockefeller lockstep thing, and then the Rockefellers again in Beijing did a simulation of 2050 that includes the pandemic in the middle. It's just, and I tell everyone, look up Agenda 2030, look up a World Economic Forum, look up Great Reset. There, that's our enemy. It's a worldwide. Stop looking at Trump. Trump's playing the part he has to play right now to, get this to a place where, we reverse, because I'll tell you who's out there really giving good signals is Putin.
Yes, isn't he just? Yeah. Isn't he just?
Yes, that's what and he knows.
No.
And at any time, Putin or any of them can reveal what they know about
Isn't he just?
They all know. That's the other thing. I'm seeing in the foreign papers more often people calling faux Biden regime. I read in a Polish paper.
Yeah. Send the boys around.
And they're threatening the whole world. And these people it's amateur hour, but also everyone knows that, it's probably, who knows who's behind the scenes, but everyone knows it's not Joe Biden. This isn't even it's just so. Anyway,
I wonder how those people feel that voted for him.
That's what I'm saying. I hope everyone has buyer's remorse, but the problem is they just voted against Trump, which honestly was a vote against America, because many of the things Trump did are, this guy's trying to reverse, and the rest of the world's like, no, he did the deal with the Taliban, the Abrahamic Accords. But of course, Israel and UAE and Saudi Arabia, they're all like, yeah, we're going to keep going with these accords, with or without the US. That's what's happening with everyone. They're all saying that if they have to work with this Biden regime, they're going to, walk away from the US. And then, they're training our military to prioritize diversity, which is really going to help on the battlefield after they caused 14 wars. So that's why I don't think it's going to happen.
No, there's a lot that's going on right now that's just to wake people up, and it is totally under control. But this is the last gasp to show people to see if we can wake a few more up. If we can't, we can't. They'll just have to.
Yeah, no, but it's come to the precipice where.
We'll see if we can get Bingo in just a second. We've got Liam. Liam wants to do his part. Hold on just a second, buddy. Let me turn this off, and then you can talk about your video games for a few minutes, okay? This is what did you call it? Game Train. This is Game Train. Game Train with Liam, my other son. Come on.
Hey guys, I want to say something. This next Game Train will be a lot different from the next one because I'll be going to Florida from Tuesday to Monday. And so the next Game Train, I'll probably be talking about what I did in Florida. So that's just something you should know about from the 24th.
It's okay.
So what I want to talk about is I think they'll be doing. So I'll also be talking about DLC. So for Smash Bros, the DLC, I think they're doing Crash Bandicoot because E3 will be coming up, right? It comes March, I think. So that will probably be the E3 character. The character they'll probably reveal after that is what I think they'll probably add, like the Among Us character or the Fall Guys. I think it will be the Fall Guy because Fall Guys comes out on Switch summer, which by the next character or the final summer. By past patterns, they do like to release new releases as characters. Okay. So now for the next one, Fortnite. What I think they're gonna do for season 7 is definitely open the bunker because they've ignored it for such a long time and they just didn't talk about for the longest time. They recently did add something near it. They added this little vault near it. But I definitely think that's time. Also, if you don't know what the vault is, it's this thing that started from the beginning of chapter 2. It was this weird vault. Everybody speculated about what it was. Some people thought it was an army. Some people thought it was 0 point. Nobody knew what it was. But I think next season is finally the season where they're gonna reveal what's inside the vault. Okay, Apex. This is the final one. I think the new legend will definitely be a support because we've only had 2 supports so far. The first one was Lifeline. Lifeline was a medic, which she got nerfed a lot by Gibby getting fast heals in the bubble. And Loba was the next support hero, and she's supported by her ultimate, which had her put down a black market thing where you could get guns in the area. So I definitely think it will be that. For their passive, I think it will be something with like probably helping with their team and their attachments. Probably, I think it will help with their. We've been kind of running low on attachments. We have the basic 4, the mag, the scope, and the other stuff.
Lift your head up.
And first of all, I want to say I missed double tap. Double tap was an attachment that was on the EVA 8, which made it so when you shot once, it shot 2 times. But anyway. That's what I think will happen for all those games and all their DLC and seasons. That's my episode of Game Train. I'll see you next Monday, maybe. Bye.
Maybe we'll let you call in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll call in on my cell phone and still be 15 yards away from the phone.
15 yards.
Your shirt's on inside out.
I know.
So don't change it on camera. There's people watching. We actually found some border crossing who are headed back to Mexico. They agreed to take our son to Florida for a week and send him back. So hopefully they take good care of him. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Back to bingo. Back to bingo. Here we go.
You know, it's getting too dangerous too, honestly. And I've always said I thought the international community was probably going to step up and call out what really happened in November. So that would be the best thing that could happen, I think. And obviously they all know because the guy in Italy is in jail, but nobody here talks about it.
Sure. There was a big march in London on Sunday with around 1 million people, and the BBC said there was 500 there.
No, the BBC is just, well, they're banned in China. That's all you need to know.
Sure.
I also saw that China's banned the Academy Awards from airing in China, giving the big FU to Hollywood after milking them dry of their intellectual property, their talent, their technology. Now China went back. I saw 10 years ago, started building all these movie studios.
I don't know if it's a lot or her makeup, but the tip of her nose looks flat. Like flat, like solid flat, like about the size of a quarter, and it's just flattened off.
Now they're like
when you're printing a model, like if you see a model printing in a 3D printer and you get it like 93% complete, and then you just turn it off.
Okay, thank you, Hollywood. We don't need you anymore. Is basically what's going on to Hollywood right now with China, and that's pretty interesting too. Just a lot of stuff.
That's going to be a big change in the dynamic. Because Hollywood has already collapsed. Most people are completely oblivious of it, other than the fact it's silent.
Hollywood's collapse. That's not one.
When people say what's going on or whatever.
Oh, Glimmer, thank you for the donation. I apologize. Where I just started using that new camera, I didn't have it over there. Glimmer Freaks in a Diamond. Glimmer Freaks in a Diamond. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. I don't have the alert over there. I need to fix it. I apologize.
Nothing's going on. I say, look at who's not around.
Correct.
Like they always said, those who scream the loudest.
I bet. I mean, I'm not saying it's flat. It could be the makeup. It could be the lighting. But I've also heard of plenty of people flattening the tip of their nose on someone else's pubic region. Just the constant in and out, in and out, in and out. Blunt force trauma to the tip of the nose, back of the throat, repeatedly.
Have the most to hide. Well, a lot of those screamers have not been seen in quite some time, and not by accident. So, you know, that's all you have to think about too when you think like it's hopeless. But I think people are getting hope back every day.
Shut up, bitch. We're playing bingo.
So people want to be like, okay, it's over, done, goodbye. And then now we're finding out all of our governors were in on it, which you and I knew the whole time.
This is Hammer's fault.
Also, there's like a lot of hope, I think, for taking back the power. I think people are waking up, at least those that can, to the fact that our Bill of Rights and our Constitution were totally violated this whole year by our government against us for basically no scientific reason.
Yeah, sure.
So, and that's worldwide. So, and did you notice the Freedom Marches didn't have any violence?
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
One place in the UK, but it looks set up by like an Antifa.
It was infiltrated. You back in New York now?
Yes, I am.
I've got some good news for you.
What is it?
Our clock's changed next week.
Oh my God! Last week I missed you because of the clock change, but I didn't even know that. First of all, I don't even think we should have the clock change anymore. It's ridiculous at this point. But
come on.
Really messed up. A year ago today, I didn't have any friends over there that I was talking to.
Charlie, weren't you recently talking to an ambassador? Why were you dressed up like a sheik? What was going on? Costume party?
Exactly, but no, ours change on the coming Sunday.
That's so weird. I didn't know that different countries change.
I know, but isn't this all? This is all about confusion.
I swear that video exists. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but he's like, oh, sorry, the plumber's just come around. And then he spreads his leg, like he starts adjusting himself. Like the guy's going underneath his legs behind his chair and like fixing a leak in the wall. Uh-oh, that's a donation. Inbound. Donation inbound. Solitaire, 401.
Hollywood can go fork themselves.
Go fork yourself, Hollywood. Thank you very much for that donation. Solitaire, 401, 690, into the cult. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation.
And fear.
Yeah, manipulation. Control.
Manipulation.
Yep.
Exactly. I don't know why we changed the clocks. No idea. They claim it's for the farmers.
I know.
Right.
Well, yeah. Whatever. It was for the farmers when they wrote the almanac in the 1800s.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, what are we? When are we seeing the Sound of Freedom looking like it's going to drop? People.
Well, I spoke to Dennis at the end of last week, and he phoned me up and said, he said, I think we now need a summer of happiness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Happy movies and happy things. And he said, I think we'll plan to do it towards the end of the year.
By the way, if you're new here, the donations come through. They actually start a small child that is attempting to run away from Joe Biden. She keeps getting pulled in by his pure suction power, I think's what it is, from the sniffer. It takes 10 minutes for that child to reach Joe Biden's old man clutches. If someone donates again, it resets it. But 10 minutes is basically a death sentence. So if you want to say, I'm not saying you have to donate, okay? I'm not saying you have to. But if you want to save the small child running away from Joe Biden, you have to.
That's good. But he's working with all the right people at the moment to make sure that it's right. But it's an outstanding movie.
I know, isn't it? The craziest part is that it's better than any movie I've seen in probably 10 years because Hollywood doesn't put out that kind of movie anymore on every level. Remember, I came back and I told you, like, the child actors they found are out of control. They're so talented.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'll never not see their faces. And then everything, directing, music, everything was just amazing.
Everything was, the cinematology, the children. You're right, absolutely right. The music was
A+.
Bang on point, yeah.
And you know, the other thing people say to me is, isn't it sad or whatever? And here,
I think I'm going to have to change it and put a small child running away from Wano Savin. Either he's plotting to kidnap it or, that other thing that happened.
Here's what I got. No, I felt like I was fighting with them. You know, I watched the movie as like, I want to get those people. I want to get that girl. I want to bust these people. At the end, we cried the whole time. But at the end of the movie, we were like, we got to do something.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And my missus said at the end of the movie, cool, he's fit, isn't he? I said, that's Jim.
I'll make sure we check the P.O. box. I don't check it daily, but I'll make sure we check the P.O. box.
I know. I love Jim. He's so cool.
He is. He's such a lovely, lovely man.
Yeah.
And such a humble human being, which is
I know. But
unusual.
you know what? He's one of those few people I've met that it definitely is a gift from God.
Yeah.
For sure. You don't trip and fall into the projects
Get this woman a digital Purple Heart.
And then actually take them on against everyone's
The movie is the Sound of Freedom, I think's the name of it. The movie they all saw down in Vegas. All the grifters went to see a movie.
Everyone's suggestion, because I'm sure everyone was like, "You're not gonna play Jesus," and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna." And then it became like 200 million people. So he's definitely got a calling.
Well, without a shadow of a doubt, he's a gift from God. Is our Jim?
For sure.
Well,
and what's anything else going on this week we should be looking for?
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Let's tell you that this week's going to be a good week.
Okay, great. Because
with the quantum financial system, the revaluation, and the global currency reset, we're extremely close. Everything's locked in. The codes have all been released so that it can go, and it's now in God's hands to flick the switch.
Yeah, that's great news, and I think everyone will be pleasantly surprised by this time next week. I really feel like this is a big week ahead. There's going to be a lot of breakthroughs in the election fraud too, I believe.
Yeah.
The louder Trump's getting, the more people can't deny it. The more people are demanding they do something. And this is just, it had to happen generically, but now people are watching what's happening and know we were in much better shape 2 months ago.
Damn it. I want to.
Yes, definitely.
You know, it's
We're
been
nearly
hard.
there. And I missed you last week.
I know.
This is my first round of bingo ever, and I'm not gonna get it. I'm upset.
I miss you when I don't see you. You're my favorite of the week because we've been together the longest. No,
Exactly.
And, yeah, and isn't it great? I've gone over the hump of like, I don't care. I had to get there, and now I'm just like, I do my thing. It's okay. Also, because I said goodbye. I don't want to be on YouTube if they kick me off because I talk about child trafficking or the election. You know what? Goodbye.
I made the right choice, getting my own platform right at the start.
Your own platform.
Consistent the whole way through.
I know.
And we're now the largest channel on BitChute as well. So they
10 million and 17, largest channel. You never know. We're out here killing it. How many people does he have on BitChute? Hold on. BitChute.com. He's the largest channel on BitChute, is what he says. I don't know if I believe that, honestly. Let's see. BitChute, Charlie Ward, Dr. Charlie Ward. I don't know for sure. He's got 116,000 subscribers. Okay. What are some other big names on BitChute? Sorry, I'm just trying to verify some lies here. Hold on, I'm looking through some channels right now. Who would be bigger? Let's see how many people this guy has. 116. That just doesn't seem like that's the biggest channel. I mean, to me, it doesn't seem like that's the biggest channel. I mean, I could be wrong. I feel like someone's backup channel for like a big YouTuber's backup channel would have more than 116,000. Like a big YouTuber has videos taken down sometimes. Sorry, I'm scrolling through. Give me a second. How much has this one got? 108. He could be. I'm not saying he's not, but I don't know. I don't think he is. Is there a news network on there as well? Is any of the news networks on BitChute? Let's go. Rank room. I don't know. I'll keep looking, and I'll let this play out right here. But you have to give me a second. X review. Damn it. I can't think of anybody now that's huge on BitChute, though. Oh, X22. Is he big on BitChute? X22 just beat him. Here we go. Here's the proof. He is not the biggest channel on BitChute. I just found X22. Let's go to Charlie Ward. He's also the best-selling author. If you look at Christian, evangelical, truth-seeking, and financial information, and one more qualifier, he's actually the best-selling author in that category. All right, so we have, let me pull that down. Take this away from full screen. Here we go. Dr. Charlie Ward. 116,168. Correct. Can you guys see that on the screen? Oh, well, yeah. That's what I just highlighted there. 116,168. See that? Now, if we grab X22, let's see what he's got. 170,650. 170,650. Charlie, you're a liar. You are a liar. You're not even a gentleman or a scholar.
They've been very good to us. So we share on there as well. So.
I didn't want Joe Biden to get the little girl.
I
Mason.
just saved one small child from sniffing Joe's creepy clone and all those damn lizard people.
That's right. And we salute you. We here at Patriot Meat Diver and always reaching out for our soldiers on the street to help save us from the lizard people. So I do thank you for that. I'll see if I can get you some type of medal. I will dig one of my old ones out of the attic and I'll get it shipped off to you. Thank you for your service. We do appreciate it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good that there's platforms out there that allow you to get the truth out there.
Yep.
I actually went onto YouTube yesterday and there's absolutely nothing on there.
I
Apart from loads of
know.
rubbish.
I agree. Everything that I used to watch is off, and if it's on there, it's hijacked.
Well, what you don't understand is Charlie for a long time was a door-to-door salesman. And one day he was walking by the prison and he thought, oh, who likes chocolate bars more than prisoners? I'll go sell some chocolate bars to the prison. And he went there and the warden answered, and the warden said, oh, you're Charlie the chocolate salesman. And he said, yeah, actually, I've dabbled in little electronics as well. And he said, the warden said, well, why don't you put in all of our security systems for all of the prisons in the entire country? And he said, thank you. While he was working that job, he actually moonlit by selling chocolate bars again. And he just happened to be walking by the local college. And while he was walking by the local college, he knocked on the door. The dean answered, the dean of the school, and they gave him an honorary doctoral degree and told him, there you go, just for the chocolate, you're now a doctor. So that's how he got his doctorate.
It's stolen. Like our stuff's on there, it's stolen.
Oh,
But you
one
know
other
what? Yeah, go ahead.
One other thing, I was trending on TikTok over the weekend with these young kids, and I thought to myself, do you know what? That's absolutely brilliant that young kids have woken up to it faster than their parents. And they were saying, you got to watch this guy, which was lovely. And I got one of them, Elizabeth, who's going to come on because she was leading the charge. And I think it's brilliant. The young kids have woken up.
Yeah, you know, it's that's going to be the hard part here. People have to admit that for 50 years they've been deceived by their government and have no clue what's been going on. And honestly, by design, weren't paying attention. And now we're about to slide into socialist, communist, Marxist territory. And they're starting to be like, wait a minute.
Okay.
What's going on? That's really happening for sure, I believe. So that was the goal, to wake people up.
Brilliant. Lovely to see you, sweetheart. You have a
Oh, man. We did not get it.
Okay, have a good one.
So it'll be an hour different next week.
The clocks. Okay, well, God wins anyway, no matter what time it is.
Cheers.
Damn it.
Bye.
Damn it. We didn't get it, guys. We missed out. We tried. We did what we could. Listen, I'm not God. I'm just Charlie. And I'm watching one of Charlie's videos. That's all I could do. That's all I can do is watch and try. I didn't get it. We tried. All right, guys. The next video, the Froggets are back. The Froggets had to go live on Facebook. They have been banned. So now when we watch the Froggets, we have to go over to Douglas Kuzma, to watch the Frogget Power Hour, I think is what they're calling it now. These are the guys that decided they no longer need their Social Security cards because the new world financial system is going into place. So one episode, they held their Social Security card, name and number up to the camera, full screen. And the next episode, the guy held his entire family's birth certificates to the screen. So if you haven't stolen his identity yet, don't worry, someone has. This is the Frogget Power Hour. I can't do all that counting bullshit. What, you would look like Tom Numbers over here?
How's everybody doing tonight? Doug here. I'm not even sure if I can see the comments on this one because I put the settings on it to put it on here and I don't see any comments. It's not you guys. Yes, there it is.
There we go.
Hello.
I knew you'd figure it out if you just tried hard enough.
He'll be jumping on with us here in a minute. Thank you everybody for coming over to the new page. It's all we can do is come over here. If we get interrupted here, I'll use my VPN and make another page.
When we get merch, Mattress King. By the way, if you guys want to vote on the T-shirts, I've got that poll up. There's a picture. You can go there and vote. Pick whichever one you want. I'm definitely buying me the black one, like the black distressed one, black and white. You guys can vote on the other two. Is really what we're trying to choose from. One has the Constitution, some red and some yellow. One just has the logo in red. But Mattress King, when I get some merch, I'll send you one to stick in his mailbox. See if he'll wear it on the next show.
And make another. You know what I mean? We'll just keep doing what we have to do. Cause
Jesus Christ,
from God. You know what I mean?
Jay, who are you fighting off?
There's no way we can stop it now. You know what I mean? And I see a lot of people jumping on now. Hello. How are y'all?
How you doing?
From Missouri. How are you? Hello from Ohio. Hello from Louisiana.
Hello.
State, Pennsylvania.
Hello.
In the house. How is everybody? Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good things are continuing to happen. Yes. No, I don't have any arrest list yet.
Oh, I have a video. You guys want to see the video of all the people who are going to be arrested? Hold on, let me see if I can find it right quick. I think it was in their message group. It's supposedly a video of every person in Congress who's going to be arrested. And luckily, it's only about an hour and 15 minutes long. And it's just pictures of them. It's just pictures of people. I'll see if I can find it while we're watching this video with the frog at Power Hour.
It's a coming, though. You can best believe it's a coming. You know we will follow.
Deborah, who you talking to? I know you ain't talking to me like that. Go up in here like you run this shit.
I hope so. I hope so. I bought this really, really good book from this lady. I was watching her video. And
what?
And she said, look, I wrote this book. And I watched her video and it was amazing. Very smart, very intelligent lady from California. And she just, it wasn't about $3 or $4 to buy her book, you know, or you could get the paperback version for like $10. So I bought the digital version for $4. Some of the best money I ever spent, because she actually takes it and breaks it down. How in Revelations, we're living that right now.
Oh, right no.
And we're going to get into that tonight, which is
right
crazy.
Now. How is this the book of Revelations? That's what we're getting into tonight.
Right now. There's no doubt. Once we go over a few things, there'll be no mistakes what you think. Well, a lot of things you've been told to, you've been lied about your whole life, including things you may have thought you've learned at church. I'm not here to judge anybody where they go to church or anything like it. This is just word for word out of the Bible, what we're going to see and how it relates to what's going on in the world today. Okay. And how military law currently is running our country. And we'll get into all that.
Not true, but okay. Let's go.
Diane from Tennessee. How are you?
North Carolina, Tennessee.
Hello from Kentucky. Hello from crazy Canada. Yeah, it is kind of nuts up there. Once we get things straight here,
the name Linda is banned from my chat. The name Linda is banned from the chat. We're thinking about banning Deborah.
Imagine you guys will be next. You know what I mean? I'm seeing more crazy things every day. We'll get into that too. It wasn't enough yesterday that we found out that Princess Diana is alive and well, and now the Queen of England. That Baron Trump is actually the son of the Queen.
What? Baron Trump is the son of the Queen. Yeah, that works.
His name's Trump. Wait a minute. I'm super confused now. So you mean to tell me I don't know? So I quit trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? So, hey, from New York, how you doing? Hi from Michigan. Hi from Ohio. Lake Norman, a little bit in the house. I seen you at the gun range today. It was all up there busting some caps. Yes. We are from. We got 104. I want to let you know that I sent this little thing out this morning and told everybody we're moving over here, okay? And I had over 200 friend requests just for this. So that's pretty good in one day. Do you know what I mean? We were averaging right around, it said 200 on YouTube. So if some people on there haven't figured out how to get back in touch with us, they will here shortly. But, you know, as soon as this goes down tonight, we're done.
We got over 100 here.
Uploaded to Rumble. That way you guys, and then the website.
Oh, no. It's another donation.
Yes,
Inbound.
the Hooked on Phonics dudes are back.
The Hooked on Phonics. Oh, that was my favorite. I think I've got a clip of that. Hold on. Are you talking about where he couldn't spell? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I think I got a clip of that. I don't know this name. Spell it for me. Coin. ONCIDANCECC. Coincidence? Yeah, I didn't know that name. I don't know what all these names are doing in this sentence. You mean words? Yeah, those names. Hold on. Do I have it? Is this it?
Stand by. What that means, all our forces are ready to go. The green light has been given. They're ready for the orders. Now,
Guys,
thank you for that donation, Solitaire.
Hurry up and get ready. Now they're like on 1 hour standby or whatever.
And if you've seen Richard's Citizen Journalist lately, you'll notice that there's not very many troops left at the White House.
There's nothing else to do.
They've actually gone green. Okay, and we're going to talk about a couple of events that could happen this weekend or the first of next week. But there's some significant trials going on in the country. We're going to show you how
none of those events happened.
The military to go green on those events, and the reason why.
In reference to green to light, U.S. Navy, thanks for the lift. 8 a.m. We are moving up. The timetable ends with, I can't even pronounce that name. I'm sorry.
What does it spell it?
Coin, CIDENCE.
Coincidence.
I can't even pronounce that name. Name? Yeah, it starts at coin, CDNCCC. Coincidence? Yeah, I'm really bad with names. You mean words, Doug? Do you mean words? Is that what you're looking for? Yeah, there's too many names in all them sentences. Oh, come on, Doug. You got it. Thank you for that diamond, Glimmer Freak. I appreciate it.
And we'll put all that information in the Telegram. Henderson, Tennessee, Missouri. We're still waiting on Mike, Michigan. I kind of woke him up from a nap. Poor Mike's had just so much going on, guys, that, you know.
He ain't slept in 6 weeks, got that bag of meth. He's got a lot going on.
He deserves an extra nap when he can get one, I'm telling you. And if he doesn't show, that's okay, too. We can do this without him. I would prefer he'd be here, of course. But we'll continue on because the word has to get out. Is everybody doing good today? What you know what I've been hearing a lot of is
what's that? Microphone. Adjust it.
I've been hearing a lot about, man, the sky is really blue.
Okay.
In a lot of places in the country because they're done spraying chemtrails and releasing aluminum and all this other stuff you see coming out of plane. They're done with that. Okay. You got to know why. Why is that? Nebraska, North Carolina, still waiting on Mike. We're going to give Mike at least 5 more minutes, guys, before I get started.
Okay.
And I'm going to be reading you a couple of things out of this book. I'm only into it about 20 pages, but what I found was just totally amazing. The book's like, I don't know, 400 or 500 pages long. So you're right. They call it the Great Awakening. It's a spiritual awakening.
Oh, God.
It's and so many people haven't been woke up, and people say that, and we'll get into it. What do you think that Armageddon is? What have you been told it's been your whole life?
The end of the world.
For that. What is Armageddon?
Destruction of.
Don't ask me how Princess Diana. I don't know that. I don't have answers for how, but I always wondered why they they named his son Baron. That's something you give to somebody in royalty.
Oh, so they gave him away. Wait, no, the queen was his mom.
He was seeing Princess Diane, not on the side, but right before he got married to her. But they were engaged. So I don't know. It sounds very confusing.
Trump and Diane were engaged.
Hold on. Let me check my phone.
How many things do you need to be wrong so you can be right with one of your theories, man? This is a little bit overboard. No? You sit in your mom's basement and make fun of other videos? Well, that's interesting. Congratulations, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
I sent you the link. Look under Douglas A. Kuzma. I sent you the link. Hold on, guys. I sent it to you in the messenger under the other profile. Sorry, guys. Let me get back to you guys. The end of time. Now, in the Bible, Armageddon was the destruction of the earth and everybody on it. That's
he's trying to say Armageddon. He's saying Armageddon. He's trying to say Armageddon. What is Armageddon to you? What do you think it means? Not Armageddon. Armageddon.
not it.
They probably are. I don't watch their lives usually.
Be the fight.
They probably are.
Good versus evil.
This is about the time they go live.
And guess who's involved in it? We're going to get into that tonight. It's really strong. She's wearing.
I'm typically one day behind them, but they do know who I am now. I did get this. I got this clip the other day. I think it's this one.
At 2:45 in the morning. I'm up most of the night. I don't know when the hammer drops is what the meat hammer was.
No, that's the wrong one.
Okay, know that what started today is the military's in charge. So now the military.
That's the meat hammer one. Hold on, there's one more. Is it this one then?
I don't know who Cold Beer Channel is, and I really don't give a damn.
You're fixing to learn, motherfucker. You about to learn. You gonna learn today. No, they're usually live about every night. They're on a backup. They're on a backup Facebook page.
Wearing a mask and she's really.
They got banned.
I don't know. That's just gonna freak me out. They say Melania is wearing a mask. Princess Diana ain't got no body like that on. I'm sorry.
Oh, see you, Travis.
Princess Diana would be much older. Princess Diana would be in her 60s.
Oh.
And Melania, his wife is like 45 at the most. Here he is. There's Mikey.
Oh, God. He does look like he's doing meth.
Yeah, hi from Indiana. I was telling everybody they'd done such a... How did we get these names up here? Oh, that was who I'm sorry. Let me put it on this one. There we go. That's better. I was telling everybody they did a super good job. Over 200 people friend requested me. And we got 136 people on the stream. And this is last minute. We switched everybody over. We got knocked down last night. From now on, we'll call it the thing. We can't talk about that anymore in any kind of fashion. So we can't.
It's the weirdest hand signal ever.
So
it's
crazy. I don't even know what we're hitting the nail on the head.
Hey, everybody.
They're knocking.
Are you just randomly shouting out to people while the show's? What the fuck is going on?
Got down every day too. So I got a VPN too, Mike. So I got an endless supply to making more profiles if I need to, and the same way with YouTube. We'll just start making up channels that we need to, because like I said, this is like the Blues Brothers. We're on a mission from God, and nothing's gonna stop us. The crazy thing we're hearing today, and we were discussing just playing around, is Princess Diana is alive and well, and she's now the queen. Actually, Barron is a prince. I don't know that, and his last name is Trump. So somebody explained that to me. Somebody said that actually Melania is actually Diane. No, she would be in her 60s, wouldn't she, man?
I would think so, yes.
Unless they put her in one of them beds and turned her back 20 years. I don't know.
Yeah, put her in a med bed and made her 20 years younger. Okay, so Trump is married to Princess Diane. He had a kid with her, but he didn't cheat on his wife because he's a godly man who doesn't cheat. This was in some type of break period and or intermission. Okay? And that's how this all happened.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I read today that Trump was Barron Trump was the son of Diana, and that Princess Sarah is going to make.
Ken, do you need attention? Did someone touch you in your no-no spot? Were you born all smooth down there, like a Barbie doll? Can I help you in some way? Beautiful.
Onto the scene.
Who
was also the daughter of a daughter of Trump.
Man, dude, don't know.
So the princess is also a daughter of Trump, who they're going to say in a minute looks like Kayleigh McEnany, who's also related to Trump. So you guys have been tuned out. I've been getting high vibrations over here.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I don't either.
You were confused before. We're all confused now. You know what I mean? I read that.
Right.
I'm like, what do you mean? And then somebody else.
I think all that's going to be revealed eventually.
Who is Marlena? Who's his wife? Is she just a prop at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming so.
He married Princess Diana and nobody ever knew about it?
I guess.
Wow, they rule the world. That's awesome. Yeah,
she'll be 60 July the 1st. That's right, Kathy. But no, I mean, I do not.
For a side hustle, or
yeah, we do need a family tree diagram. I do know a lot about the Trumps. They are from Scotland, I think. The original lineage is from Scotland, I think it was. But I'll get that information out as I learn more. I'll have that information.
I mean,
for
I'm
everybody.
getting this information on Telegram from some.
Yeah, you're like cool dude, Ken. I got you.
JFK, but JFK wouldn't be in there trying to sell you. So I don't think it's him, even though he's got 160,000 followers. I just don't know at this point. A lot of the information he does put in there is very up to.
They're discussing whether a Telegram account called JFK Jr. is actually his Telegram account. And all it is packed full of this shit like, oh, Trump's Barron's actually the prince, and this person is the princess, but that's Trump's daughter. All that shit over and over again.
And
yeah, it could be disinformation. Yep, it sure could be.
It could be. It just sounds cool, don't it? I mean, let's throw it in a monkey wrench in there. You know.
I mean, Trump literally rules the world right now. I mean, outside of Trump really does literally rule the world.
And
he has
how
control.
do we know that God couldn't take a form of somebody else's human body?
From Ireland. There you go, Sherry. That's right. The Trump family is originally from Ireland.
So he just mentioned it again. He says that when Trump came out at CPAC, that he cried and felt like that God had come down and inhabited Trump's body, and he was staring at Jesus Christ walking out on the stage at CPAC. Oh, this is the same dude that keeps posting pictures of him with Jennifer Aniston. That's who that guy is. That's the same Ken. He's been here before. He was just as big a douchebag as he was before.
One video said Putin gifted Melania to Trump. Oh my goodness!
Look! Can I get a favor? You got a sister or something. I'm getting ready to come in. They say he's sending out $7,500 to everybody too.
He's fixing to send out $7,500 at bank too. The the very first episode they ever did together, they tried this very hip hop urban vibe. Like Mike, the guy with the repaired meth teeth, he came on and he was like, yo, yo, yo. And the chubby guy, he was wearing like a beanie sideways pulled down on his head. It was weird. He's sending out $7,500 too.
On it. I mean, let's throw it in a monkey wrench in there. You know.
I mean, Trump literally rules the world right now. I mean, outside of God, Trump really does literally rule the world.
And
he has
how
control.
do we know that God couldn't take a form in somebody else's human body?
From Ireland.
How do we know that Trump isn't God? Okay? Trump is in charge, short of God, and how do we know that Trump isn't God? Now, you guys better tell Charlie, because Charlie's waiting on one of those guys to come flip the switch.
And there you go, Sherry. That's right. The Trump family is originally from Ireland.
You don't say.
One video said Putin gifted Melania to Trump. Oh, my goodness.
Look, can I get a favor? You got a sister or something. I'm getting ready to come in. They say he's sending out $7,500 to everybody, too.
$7,500, everybody. Let me get that. Up in here.
Barron is Diana's son either, but there is some kind of family. There is some kind of family connection. I just don't know what exactly they are.
These are the guys that's like, yes, we do listen to Scott McKay. He's a real deal. His dad is a general. He is a special forces operative. He has been in the shit, and we trust him with our lives.
The family tree will look like fireworks going off. Yeah.
It ain't got no branches on it. It ain't growing this way. It just grows this way. But I shared this book I bought last night when Mike, he got to see some of the chapters in it or some of the good spots in it.
The pictures of Diana at the airport, Sharon, were taken down and they have not reappeared. There were pictures of her at the airport in Florida, but they were taken down and they have not reappeared.
You got to know she's under heavy security.
Right.
Heavy security. Yeah, guys and girls. But like I was mentioning, I bought this book last night, and it must be 400 and some pages long, and I've only read, like I telling them, 20 pages, and how it.
His actual name is Dougie Be Fresh. Dougie Be Fresh.
We are actually not only. It's like the book of Revelations. We are living the book of Revelations right
I agree. Barron does look like Diana.
I did. When I looked at his nose and face, I went, "Oh!"
And Princess Sarah, which I seen a picture of today.
Oh my God, she looks like Trump.
Yeah.
If they ever realize that engaging with my video just keeps pushing it up the fucking algorithm, they would. I keep coming. I want you to bring all your friends and your relatives and your wife, probably all the same person, and just show up. Say whatever the fuck you want. Come on. Upvote, downvote, smiley faces, mad faces. Let's get it.
Yeah, she does. She looks a lot like Trump.
She looks a lot like, and I hate to say this too, the old press secretary, Katie, whatever, and she got the same face. And they said that she's actually related to Trump too.
Kathy, if you do have a picture of her, share it in the Telegram group.
I got a Great Awakening the other day. I just thought it was called fucking First Thing in the Morning, but if we're calling it the Great Awakening, let's get it.
Please.
I had a picture of her earlier. It was in a yellow dress, but I don't know if it's even still there in the Telegram group. Let me look.
Yeah, those are older pictures. I'm talking about the current pictures.
Oh, okay. Because I'm looking at
current pictures. And
JFK and his wife were pictured outside of New York recently.
Hold on, everybody stop and read the chat. Pence was supposed to assassinate Trump. That was the plan that never went through. And you know it's real because some psychotic person on Facebook told it to you. Pence was put in there by the deep state 4 years ago. And on the very last day, he was supposed to assassinate Trump. There he was. There it was. It's still in courts. Still in courts. He won by a long slide. Oh, that was my nickname in high school. The long slide. He won by a long slide. He won by a long slide. Is everybody reading chat? These are real fucking people. I wish I could call you guys bots. It would make me feel better about humanity.
That picture was being passed around today.
I've got that picture, but I don't know how old it is.
Oh.
And that, I don't know. Let me get up here and share my screen because we're just goofing tonight. There ain't
Oh, God.
particular thing we're doing. We'll just share screen and I'll show it to you. What I
Oh.
Yes, we've all heard the Trump.
There we go. There's a picture of a random couple walking around that they're going to assume is the long slide meat hammer. That's right.
No, that's not the most recent one, but that is a picture of them
because they're not young there. You can see
right.
They both got age on them. And let me go up. This is the one I was talking about. It says John F. Kennedy Jr. at 158,000. Trump looks like he's 10 years younger when I seen a picture of him the other day. I'm going up because
one of the Anons said he wouldn't be a junior anymore because senior is passed.
Oh, he's no longer a junior. Senior has passed. So everybody's alive except for this guy's dad. Talk about getting the shitty end of the deal. Everybody's alive. Fucking Jason Q said they're all coming back on a spaceship. And everybody's alive, but this guy's dad, he's got to be a non-junior now. I got you.
That's an older picture.
Yeah.
That's an older picture.
Yeah.
Older picture. Hold on, we're getting ready to come in.
Here we go.
That's not when he passed. I can tell you it's after that. Where is it? There's a picture of him in here. No rush. Here it comes. Right there.
That's one of the most recent pictures.
Oh, okay.
I think that's at the White House.
Yeah.
And you can see.
Okay. That makes sense.
Another one.
Oh.
That's probably 10 years old. That's older than that. Look at the car behind him. It's a 1988 Impala.
Yeah. That's
how
before
do I
they
know my
died.
car's that good? Anyways, let me come back out of that. So that's what I seen. So no, we don't have any pictures of anybody on the bottom of a rope.
They should call it biscuits and gravy. Oh, they should call it meth and amphetamine. Shake and bake, baby.
To give you
guys, from what I understand, I learned today in one of the back channels is that we will see the 93 senators that are guilty of treason publicly put to death.
Perfect. Just line them up in the town square. That's what's fixing to happen.
Wow.
I don't know if that's something.
Put it on
I wanna
paper.
see. I don't know if that's something I want to see, but we
I don't
are
know if I
being
need
told.
to see them actually put down, but I need to hear their testimony. I need to hear them say that they're guilty of what they did. They're sorry
Right.
for what they did. And all I need to do is hear the doctor say that it's a
What
done
I
deal.
hear, very few of them have any remorse whatsoever.
You got to understand, like I was telling them, most people believe that Armageddon is the end of the world. It's truly not.
Actually, what you didn't realize, Tony, is they came and took your junior while you were asleep. They sneak in, and your name actually floats above your head like you're a sim, and they get up there and break that shit off and take it with them in the middle of the night. I know you can't see it because it's always directly above your head, but try getting in front of a mirror if you're not a vampire and you should notice.
What it is, it's the biggest war of our lives is good versus evil. That's Armageddon, and we're in the fight of our lives as we speak. And people say, no, we have.
How come now he can say Armageddon, but at the beginning of the show he couldn't say it? What? He takes some type of speech class while we were watching?
We haven't suffered enough. Yes, we have suffered enough. The world has suffered enough. Between our country, we've been enslaved our whole lives. Look at the way things are in China, the way they use the camps over there, and other places in the world where children trafficking is going on, where people are not free and being held against their will and being forced to work, and no better the words in concentration camps. So yes, we are living in a time and a place that's in the book of Revelations currently that
you just got to watch them. They'll be public. I plan on doing a live stream from the base of the gallows. The Biggie and the Meat Hammer. I'm going to be at the base of the gallows. That's where I'm going to be.
I believe is going on right now as we speak. And then you need to believe.
Double cheeseburgers.
And get your Bible out, because we're going to win the war, but it's going to take all of us. And what that means is you just can't show up in here and hope for good things to happen. If we're going to be what's called the digital soldiers, and I'm going to go.
Traffickings are actually black people who also jaywalk. Traffickings. That's a common term in Newport News, Virginia, where he's from.
Over what this is all about in a minute. We're going to be the digital soldiers. We got to make an effort to make things better and right and not go along with wrong. Do you follow what I'm saying? Everybody has to do their part. We are the army of digital soldiers that General Flynn is talking about, but actually in the Bible, they refer to it also as soldiers. And
in the Bible, they refer to you as computer warriors. Computer warriors. That's what digital soldiers are. Computer warriors in the Bible.
I'm going to get into that, and let me go over to it and find it.
Hold on, Doug. I'm sharing Diana's picture. They just Kathy posted it in the Telegram group.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
We actually refer to those as Q-incidences. Q-incident. There's no such thing as coincidence. Q-incidents. Same thing as traffickings.
Hold on. I don't see her. Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Oh my God.
She's back and she wants to speak to your manager.
That's one of the most recent pictures of her. Yes. Good job hanging on to that, Kathy, while it was up.
And from what I've heard and what I've read,
them chat's going by so fast I can't keep up. We're gonna start turning on slow mode or some shit.
Charles let them kill them off. He let the cabal kill them off. In certain families, they have to sacrifice their children in the cabal.
Oh,
and he did it, and that's why that they have stepped up to be. She's the queen, Baron's a prince. That's why they're going back over, and they're taking over England and running it the right way. But that's what I heard. That's the first I seen of that picture. That's crazy. We'll do a few more comments then. With his army, where his army?
Yeah, I know. I can't keep up with it. It was flying by there a minute ago.
So let me go back and see if I can find it.
War's gonna need lots of butter.
And
yeah, that's a good name for them. They could be cholesterol, and Terral.
Hopefully, I'm not going to read it word for word because I can't read the Bible. There's too many tricky words in there. So I'll give you I hope I'm not going the wrong way. I think I am. But I'll give you a quick thing of how it, here it is. It's going back now.
Butt Funyuns.
All right, hold on. Here it is. All right, I'm not gonna.
Hold on. Hold on. Here it is. By the way, just be glad that they're talking right now, because when they're not talking, this is all you hear. And then this dude decides to chew gum with a fucking headset mic on. Chew gum. An entire episode of him chewing gum.
She says we must stop thinking so shallow. We have been so dumbed down by these POSs. Okay, I'm going to say it. Satanists.
That's right. I'm going to say it. POSs. I was thinking about just saying PO squiggly letter, but I decided to say POSs. Okay, I'm here. I'm going to say it. I am Facebook's bad boy. POS.
In their system, we must pray and think outside the tiny little box they have pinned us in.
Okay, so I bought this book from this lady, and she compares what's going on to, what's in the Bible. So everybody calls it the Great Awakening. Okay, I heard of the Great Awakening in my life, but I never imagined it would be like this. I guess zombies doesn't realize that they are asleep. The prophet Ezekiel gave his incredible.
Do you guys never read the Bible, damn it? The prophet Ezekiel, the prophet. He's like, I know you guys don't know about this, but on 9/11 they also used nuclear weapons, and they painted the towers with therminonite, and this is Ezekiel. Oh, God.
Incredible picture of a great awakening, and most of us didn't get it. Check out this wild picture. I'm going to show you the picture, but it's a picture of people
Ezekiel.
From rotted bones that are all dried up back into living beings. And
living beings. They went from rotting bones, all dried up, to living beans. I'm sorry, that was I misspoke. It was lima beans. Lima beans.
He wrote, "And the hand of the Lord upon me carried me out of the spirit
Ezekiel.
of the Lord and set me down a mindset in a valley where there were bones, and caused me to pass around them, around about them. And behold, there were very many that were wide open in the valley, and they lay very dry. And then he said to me, God, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, oh Lord, you know."
He is awake and snoring. That is exactly right. That is what's going on. He is snoring and he is wide awake on his that's one of those super sensitive special forces throat mics where they just tape it on here and you just have to growl into it.
Again, I said the prophecy said upon these bones, all these dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
All these drobots.
So he told him to speak to the dead, dried bones, and he did. Thus the Lord came to it, and behold, I will cause them breath to go into them, and they shall live. I will lay, I don't know what this word is, sewers upon them.
Oh yeah, they're making money. They've got a whole fan base. Some of them are in our chat. People watch our video and then go to their chat and they're like, hey, this cold beer guy's making fun of the way you say Ezekiel. You mean testicle? No, Ezekiel, like the book of the Bible.
And while we bring the flesh back onto the bones in their skin, put breath back in them, and they shall live. They shall know I am the Lord. And I'm not going to read word for word.
To be fair, Doug was the first person that ever told me that they use therminonites on 9/11 on the Twin Towers. Therminonites. It's not like the Amish people. They use some electrical stuff, but they're therminonites. They're sort of like the Amish people. Therminonites.
Word, anyways, these bones, as he reads these things, because he made him a prophet, the bones started coming back together. Okay. They started gaining flesh. They started getting oxygen in them, and they became again. And at the end of it, it says it formed a great army. Okay. That's what we're living in, because we're being compared to, we're like zombies right now.
The big orange.
We're spiritually being awakened.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. So first of all, in the Valley of the Dry Bones, that sounds pretty gross. So I'm reading what she wrote. The story to tell here is that humanity has massacred what we didn't even know about. The swamp creatures are everywhere, doing thousands of terrible things to destroy us. The Lord asked Ezekiel if he could.
Ezekiel, the Lord asked Ezekiel, can you go down to the nasty dry bones, to the disgusting pit of the dry bones?
Live again. And Ezekiel answered, only you know that, Lord. In other words, Lord only knows what's going to happen. Then the Lord told Ezekiel to speak to the dry bones.
Ezekiel, speak my name to these bones. Will you be my bone whisperer?
Do you hear how crazy that sounds? Amazingly, Ezekiel did. And even more amazingly, the bones responded. And this is
Ezekiel.
She's making light of it. The foot bone connected to the ankle bone connected to the leg bone, and so on. You get the point. Then they heard the word.
I don't. Please finish that limerick you had going there. What was it? The foot bone connected to the ankle bone connected to, you get the rest of it, Ezekiel.
Word of the Lord, and you're singing that stupid song. This is the humility we're waking up to, hearing that the word of the Lord, not from preachers, but from false preachers, that we have heard the word of the Lord directly.
To be fair, I've asked Mariah before to whisper to my bone, and it does stand right up. It stands right up almost immediately. So I can see where they got this from.
From him. We have heard him tell us about the New World Order, the pedophiles, all the human traffickers, all the money-making.
He just said human McTraffickers, like they were an item on a McDonald's menu. Human McTraffickers. We're backing up. We are backing up, baby. Human McTraffickers.
Being awakened.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. So first of all, in the Valley of the Dry Bones, that sounds pretty gross. So I'm reading what she wrote. The story to tell here is that humanity has massacred what we didn't even know about. The swamp creatures are everywhere, doing thousands of terrible things to destroy us. The Lord asked Ezekiel if he could live.
He did apologize. He did apologize one night for getting too wild on the show. And he said that he had 2 chocolate chip cookies and he was diabetic and the sugar went to his head.
Again, and Ezekiel answered, only you know that, Lord. In other words, Lord only knows what's going to happen. Then the Lord told Ezekiel to speak to the dry bones. Do you hear how crazy that sounds? Amazingly,
McTraffickers.
And even more amazingly, the bones responded. And this is, she's making light of it. The foot bone connected to the ankle bone connected to the leg bone, and so on. You get the point. Wow. Then they heard the word of the Lord, and you're singing that stupid song. This is the humility we're waking up to, hearing that the word of the Lord, not for.
Look at this guy and tell me he hasn't used all of his brain cells on his brand new methamphetamine recipe. That's all he's got. He's got that and the ability to turn on his cell phone. That's all he's got left.
From preachers, but from false preachers, that we have heard the word of the Lord directly from him. We have heard him tell us about the New World Order, the pedophiles, all the human traffickers, all the money-making.
All the human McTraffickers. All them McTraffickers. Also, Mike the meth man over here turns his head away from the microphone to cough, forgets microphone is connected to his head. He's like, but his microphone is connected to his head.
Wars and diseases, the chemtrails, the geoengineering, and the puppet leaders, and the fake news from every direction. And this is on and on. And we have heard
these guys are gold.
The evil in his kingdom. So that's powerful. And we're here as awakening.
Oh God. He told the human McTraffickers to get their McMeat bags out of here.
Digital soldiers. Just with us sharing what we're doing right now, we are part of the war. We're part of the fight. Okay. And that's
Part
what
of
we
the
need to do. And that's why I wanted to read that just a little bit of this.
Man, I was trying to keep up, Doug, but you're confusing me with all these names that you keep putting in this sentence structure. I mean, words.
Let me come back out of this, but that's just a little bit of what I've been reading in that. It's just super powerful, Mike, how she shows
powerful.
That's just one page, and there's like 386 more pages. I can't wait to dig more into the book, but this is exactly what's.
I swear to God that cookie story's true. I swear on my life. He's like, look, I got a little excited. I said some stuff I shouldn't have, but I had 2 chocolate chip cookies today, and you guys know I'm diabetic. It just gets me all spun up. I swear. You can ask Chad, it happened.
Going on right now. We are the digital soldiers. We are the dead bones we're bringing brought back to life to fight the war. And the war is good against evil. And our job in the war is to inform other people of what's happening and wake them up to what's going on in society today. That's what we are as digital.
We are the dead bones. When it said dead bones, make like a McTrafficker and get to your computer and do a live stream with your meth head buddy.
Has a good point. She says pastors preach dry bones, but do they truly believe it's possible?
Pastors need to get their bones wet, it sounds like. If pastors are preaching dry bones, they need to get those bones wet.
Or just a great story. Because what happens is, Deborah, is a lot of places
McTrafficker Happy Meal.
You believe that our war is with the flesh and blood, that the flesh and blood is evil because
weak from the weight holding them down.
And it's just not so.
If this is true, Doug's about the big bone of this motherfucker I've seen on the internet today. I'd hate to carry around his dry bones.
It cleans it all up. It lets us know that we're in a spiritual war. Okay, we're in a spiritual war, not of the flesh and blood.
So here's another question.
Whoa! First of all, you got a mouthful of marbles. Where's your special war? Sorry, you got a mouth full of marbles, and then you just burped into the microphone, dude. What the fuck? Oh God! Let's recap this part. Here we go.
Or just a great story. Because what happens is, Deborah, is a lot of places is a lot of pastors will have you believe that our war is with the flesh and blood, that the flesh and blood is evil because of that. And it's just not so. In Revelations, it cleans it all up. It lets us know that we're in a spiritual war. Okay, we're in a spiritual war, not of the flesh and blood.
So here's another question.
He just fucking not of the flesh and blood, but sorry about that. What the fuck, dude? Right in the, you turned your head to cough, not realizing your mic was attached to your head, and then you burped directly in. You didn't even turn your fucking head, dude. Damn, smells like you fucking just ate a McTrafficker.
The Luciferians.
So people are worried about, because this vaccine is actually has the mark of the beast in it. I'm telling you, it does. Okay. Now, some people have even gone as far in their lives as getting a tattoo that might resemble the mark of the beast. Does that mean you're doomed? No, you're not doomed, because God forgives everybody. The people he's not going to.
Yeah, somebody in chat's right. It's actually the book of Revelation.
Or the people that did the spirit cooking, the people that killed the children, the people that stole from us our whole life, the people that enslaved us our whole lives. They will not be excused. They will be exterminated. But everybody else saved and lived in a better world. I just feel like, I got that out of me. I'm serious. This is
Luciferase. Absolutely, Kathy. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Good job, Doug. You are breathing life into me now. I mean, I have the goosebumps.
Woo! Breathing life into me too. I've never felt more like a McTrafficker than ever.
and the hair
I
standing
mean,
up.
I'm reading this
feel the
stuff in that
breastplate.
book, and I'm
I
getting
can feel the
goosebumps.
breastplate of God being put into place, Doug, and this is truly a biblical time, and it's truly a time that we will get to share.
I feel like you're filling me up straight from the bone tap, Doug. Straight from the base of the bone tap. You are filling me up from bottom to top. I have been replenished, Doug. Give me that bone syrup.
Share with further generations and future generations the acts of God and the miracles that'll be performed when it's time.
Yes,
oh, no.
the cabal is the beast. The Illuminati is the beast we're fighting. We're on the good side. That's
Oh no, did they take it down? Or what happened? Did he take it down? Douglas A. Kuzma. What? It just cut off in the what?
understand that. Yeah, I'm not even going to click on the name. I told you I wasn't going to do it. That's the right with his broken leg or a picture of him at all. I haven't seen zero. Tremble. The world is. I'm going to let y'all know something. It's not that they're coming.
Okay, we're back.
But you got to make a decision. Do you believe God is going to save us?
Cholesterol.
You can convince just a few people to what's actually happening in the world, because that's what God wants in the end. He wants you to help other people get adjusted to what's about to happen. That's why I believe there's no shutting us down, because God wants us to tell as many people as about what's going on. I'd love to have a list of people getting arrested. I guarantee you.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you they're being arrested or already been arrested.
This is so Scott told us.
As I study this, and I'm not going to preach the Bible to you every night.
Sherry,
I'm going to just show you the coincidences, how today what's going on is actually in the Bible. Go ahead, Mike.
Sherry's got a good point, a good question rather. Why is Israel going to be the last one to clean out? Because that is God's work, and we cannot do God's work. He will go before us, as it says in Scripture. He will go before us and prepare them for our arrival. Okay.
Okay.
Preachers, pastors preach spiritual welfare too. They do have a clue.
Spiritual welfare, in case you missed that. He's gotten a lot quieter while he reads. He doesn't want anybody picking up on what he's mispronouncing. He said spiritual welfare.
The honesty of the reality of it all. Do army of us feel in our spirits?
Do army of us? First of all, I think she meant any, and the word you're trying to say is Amy. Ami is not a word. Ami. It says Amy. She meant any, and you said Ami. You're wrong on both counts.
Of us. Okay, do any of us feel it in our spirits?
On our spirits. On our spirits.
I do.
I'm glad I do as well. And I know in my heart that God's giving us all so many reasons to believe. Dear Father God, please let us all see and hear and believe in your truths. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, she prays. Amen.
I'm going to let y'all know something. I think I've discussed
this. This is rough. This is rough. They're not even hooked on phonics. They are, oh God, they're dyslexic.
Before I have dyslexia, it's hard for me to read.
I have dyslexia. Is that the thing from Amazon? Dyslexia, lower the lights. Dyslexia, play me some McTrafficker on. I'm sorry, Doug. I'm sorry. I'll let you. Dyslexia, we're out of laundry detergent. Can you order some?
I can talk, but I can't read. I can express myself, but I can't do other things. So you can see I struggle a little bit when it. But
I'm sorry, Doug. I didn't know you had dyslexia.
So
thank you, Kathy.
It's God's using me for this. not so much reading. But
damn, whatever you tell her, she does the opposite. Dyslexa, turn off the light. She lights up the whole fucking house. Oh God. I understand that he's probably got a condition, but that man said dyslexa. Ooh.
Make me a better reader when I get through the 478 pages. Plus, I got this big Bible I can read on too. Because believe it or not, it's gonna
go
no. a couple of days, and we're gonna have nothing to do. Don't watch the boob tube. Pray, read the book. And know everything's going to be all right. Know that God is control. Yeah, I walk through the valley of death. I fear no evil because God
shadow of death.
is in control of everything.
Oh, God.
What Doug shared with you and he read to you a while ago is a massive quickening of spirit.
I had to catch my breath.
Within you, okay? You should feel it in the pit of your belly and in your heart, and ask God to search your heart if you haven't already. All right.
No.
This is a spiritual battle like never before seen.
I don't know about that, but I did get searched one time in a Mexican traffic stop by an officer named Jesus, or Jesus is what he kept calling himself. It was not a fun cavity search.
On earth.
Here's more that she writes about, Mike. Patriots have posted everywhere. The earth shall quake before him. The heavens shall tremble. The world is an uproar because of the power we have. The brightest and the mightiest are now I can't even say the word. See how I struggle when I get excited. The rich and the famous stars are going to be exposed. The chemtrails make the skies murky and gray. Now we're going to see blue skies. Everything will be revealed in front of you. Let me come back over to the stream. I was reading in the cloud reader. But did you see
God.
Famous say that they're out and they don't know when they're ever coming back to play again? Do y'all know?
Aston Couch, different angle.
And it's somebody that's one of probably the biggest person in sports. Yes, he is personal friends with Barack Obama. And you'll see more and more of people like him that you thought you could look up to, because I'm not going to say his name. That might get us thrown off of here. But I would imagine he.
I don't know. I don't know who's a troll. Who's here for the good? I don't know who's here. They're all here. Welcome.
Will not be back. Isn't it funny?
LJ.
Have anybody else?
I'm gonna hyperventilate if he keeps reading. Dyslexa. Order me an inhaler.
With his broken leg, or a picture of him at all. I haven't seen zero. And the story is faded. He's in hiding. They tried to kill his. They tried to kill him. He's in hiding. See, you can even be part of the bad team.
Play Ricky Skaggs. Dyslexa. Play Ricky Skaggs, Charlie Ward, and Jason Q, please. Oh, play Foggy Mountain Great Awakening.
By God, and you ask for forgiveness. They don't. They let you do that. And I'm not saying Tiger was on the bad team. I'm saying some of the people that were bad are now good. You got to understand that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even going to click on the name. I told you I wasn't going to do it. That's the right name. You got to understand that he was part of it. And the other player that went tragic crash in the helicopter.
Sharon, if you weren't such a dumb cunt, you would think I was funny too. Look at you here. I'm just going to stay straight-lipped because my God says don't laugh. Okay?
Wouldn't go along with the deal. That's why he got taken out. Yes, he had to go.
Dyslexa, do the financial reset.
He had to do the same thing. It isn't like he needs money. He's a billionaire, not a millionaire. But he never kept security with him. Not unless they gave it to him when he was at when he was out, or something like that. He traveled by himself, but I guarantee you that's not happening anymore.
No, I think they got Joan. For fessing up about Michelle.
I think
there you go. Joan Rivers said Michelle had a bulge Joan Rivers, no more.
I think she's in hiding. She's still alive.
Okay, we'll see. We have two
I can
different
show you a
opinions,
video
which
of a lady
doesn't
that
make
looks
either
like
one of us right or wrong.
Baby nuggets.
I found a video of her.
Yes,
with the
Kobe
attack-
was a conservative. You found a video, what,
Oh,
Doug?
no.
Of 3 years after her death, her with that producer dude. And she had plastic surgery and didn't look like the same person. The voice was identical.
Oh, no. That's right. Meat Hammer's in the chat. Put them in the chat if you got them.
Know after she said that we're going to kill him.
I watched Scott McKay, Clay Clark video this morning and gave me goosebumps. Oh, I bet it did.
She always knew about Big Mike. That's right.
Did you guys, how many of you guys watched the video I sent? I see a few people commenting on it of the video we told you to watch with Scott McKay and the guy that was the DJ and now he teaches businesses how to be successful. I wanted to fly out there and go to this event so bad. I really do. But I could never get to how much were the tickets. I already had how much my flight.
Doug, the tickets are $250, but you have to go through a phone interview to make sure you ain't coming to make fun of them. What they're going to do is they're going to play a clip of you and Scott McKay and a couple other douchebags, and if you laugh once, you cannot buy a ticket. You cannot come there to make fun of them. It's closed to anybody who laughs. Only this cunt in our chat's allowed to go because she's not allowed to laugh. It's against her religion.
Would be to get there, but they never gave any information about how much the tickets were. He also said in there, and if I'm not crazy, if you can't afford to get here, we have scholarships to get you here. Hey,
yep, it's half price. It's half price. The ticket's half price. That's the scholarship.
I'm just Mr. Nobody, Doug from Virginia. We have a small talk radio show on the air that discusses what's going on. I'd love to spread that and meet these people. I wanted to go out there and get pictures with Scott McKay, General Flynn. I mean, I just wanted to connect with them.
Hell yeah.
Get their ideas and meet them in person. You know what I mean?
250.
I'm not trying to be mean, man, but if you're going to fly, I wouldn't want to have to shuffle by you in an airport walkway. So, okay.
He said it on the show.
It's $250.
$250 for the tickets.
My flight was going to be like $362, and then I still needed a hotel room. It was at the Renaissance. So I figure I'm looking 50. I want the back show. I want the VIP tickets.
It's a VIP. I'm bringing Ezekiel with me.
Okay, so how many of you actually watched the video of Scott with this guy? He gave.
I watched it. We made fun of it
and told us all about what was going on. Did anybody watch
so many bombs?
Get out of it. Excuse me?
What's the name of the book you were reading?
I will pay for Doug to go if he'll go there and get Scott McKay to say, Meat Hammer, cold beer confessional. If you can get 2 Meat Hammers and a cold beer confessional out of him, I will pay for that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's fine. The end time.
Yeah, we did the 250 by the number of seats there. They're making about $5 million off of it.
Times in 1,000 years of peace. And that's what it is.
Wet nurse.
I can put the link. You can buy it on Amazon. I tried to send it to Mike, being all cheapskate like I am. And I should have just bought him a copy for $4. But I thought he could view it through my browser, but he couldn't. But it's like $4. And the lady is very knowledgeable. Like I said, you get a master's degree in education. She lives out in California.
Sand insulin. You guys are rough.
And I do want to mention this. I'll put in there that you can go to this lady's site and print out cards, postcards that gives you the right to enter any store. And you actually, it's a federal law by the Constitution. You're guaranteed.
I'll help with that. There you go. After he said, I'm not even going to mention his name. This dime store douchebag. If you can get him to say Meat Hammer in any combination, he could say Meat Hammer, cold beer confessional, Meat Hammer. I just need 2 Meat Hammers and 1 cold beer confessional.
and they call the cops or say it's against their store policy, it's against the law for them not to let you in. Federal law. So you could cause a really
Yes, and they said they did say Kobe was taken out because of his crimes.
big stink and not get in any trouble.
They didn't mention why his why one of his children also died in the crash, because white hats don't do that. She was probably magically rescued.
I was looking at getting 5,000 of them postcards made up. Not print them on my printer because that's a vinyl and it sticks to something. I'm just going to go to the biggest printer in the United States.
Washington, go ahead, Doug.
Oh no, you did. You got invited, like as a speaker, invited.
Washington is not a part of the United States. Never has been. They've tried to vote it in a couple of times, but
didn't go through.
They've never made it into a state form with the United States. It's always been a part of the ocean and owned by the Vatican and London and
maritime law and all that stuff.
That's right.
Here's what I'm
Blozer.
That the mayor is trying to get Congress to vote it in as the 51st state. And you just can't flood it, Mike. They can quit using the Capitol, the Supreme Court. There's too much money in the rest of that 10 miles with hotels and other buildings.
DC is, I think you're saying that correctly, Gene. DC is doesn't show up in District of Columbia, doesn't show up on Google Maps. Thank you, sweetheart. District of Columbia
problem, honey.
Doesn't show up on Google Maps, but Washington does.
Okay.
So, and there's a lot of net worth there. All that stuff is seized. Anything that didn't belong to an American citizen would be seized according to the executive orders.
I think, and this is my heart telling me, and I'm getting goosebumps right now. I wish you could see them as I speak this. We've only got 2 weeks.
Did he just say his heart is having goosebumps? Doug, is your left arm tingling? That's a heart attack, buddy. What do you mean your heart is having goosebumps? But to be fair, you've been on the verge of one this entire show. Your heart is having goosebumps. We're going to have to get an ambulance out here. This man's going down. I wish you could see my heart have goosebumps.
So, and there's a lot of net worth there. All that stuff is seized. Anything that did.
Please don't say stupid shit, Sharon. The gold fringe on the flag, the only time it's ever mentioned in any type of flag code or military handbook is that it's not supposed to be displayed outside and it can be used for ceremonial purposes. That's it. That's it. That's a lie that these dumbasses have told you and you keep repeating.
Didn't belong to an American citizen would be seized according to the executive.
My heart is having a seizure. I wish you guys could feel it. My heart is having a seizure because it loves Scott McKay and the God so much. What? Your heart's having a seizure, buddy.
I think, and this is my heart telling me, and I'm getting goosebumps right now. I wish you could see them.
Oh, okay. Heart telling him. Okay.
2 weeks till Easter.
Mm.
And let me tell you, in the next 2 weeks,
the Trump has
things like you've never seen in your life are about to happen. And on Easter,
the Trump has risen.
Might be the rebirth of the world. Who knows? I mean, this is going to be an Easter like no other that we've ever seen in our lifetimes. I'm telling you guys. I know it is.
Linda, it's a high possibility.
There will not be a better Easter in 2021, guaranteed.
That you could be a foreigner, all right, instead of an American citizen. I do not know the answer to that question, and I'm sure it's one we will get answered as soon as we can.
Some lady who lives in Washington, D.C. is saying, does this mean I'm a foreigner? A foreigner.
Christy, a little bit.
I would say 9 o'clock. He loves Hannity.
Yes, he loves Hannity. He trusts Hannity.
Okay.
There's been a few drops about Hannity being the one to trust the most with the information that's about to be dropped, which is the Durham report.
And
so
it was a cute
sometime this week, there will be a special report I feel like it'll be this week. Done by Hannity. It may not be at his original time because it's a special report. All right.
And don't look for Trump to be on TV announcing any of this. What you might see is generals. Okay.
Oh,
the Department
okay.
of Defense. People that are in charge that way.
Generals.
In charge president. If he indeed is in that position, you will find out. In order for them, I would think, to release the sealed documents and the sealed subpoenas, I would think they'd have to come out and say we're under martial law, and here's the general and the head of FEMA, and here's the head of this.
They at least have to say DC is under martial law.
Yeah, and I would imagine, just like we suggested earlier, that all the hot spots, Milwaukee, Detroit, all where we see riots, there's going to be troops deployed there. They say they're deployed there to help with the vaccine. That's all BS.
Emergency broadcast or emergency alert system. Emergency alert system, guys. I do think where, like Doug is talking about, where there's quite possibly heavy riots break out, even though they're going to be dealt with immediately, because the military is already in place for those. All right, not just the National Guard, but the Marines as well. But the military is already in place for all that. You will see the emergency broadcast system, I do believe, and that's why it's being tested in individual states.
I'm trying to get the
He's
link.
had 4 heart attacks this show. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Why is it asking me, do I want to join the Fox News Network? I own it. I want to join something I own. I'm trying to get the link so I can put it in here so people.
What? Hold on.
Just the National Guard, but the Marines as well. But the military is already in place for all that. You will see the emergency broadcast system, I do believe, and that's why it's being tested in individual states.
I'm trying to get the link for
our. Kathy, share those pictures.
Why is it asking me, do I want to join the Fox News Network? I own it.
He's thinking Frog News Network, his show. He said Fox News Network, the national news network. Why do I want to join Fox News Network? I own that. Are you sure you're on the Fox website? Fox instead of Frog? Now, I know dyslexia doesn't have you confusing animals, buddy. Come on now.
I want to join something I own. I'm trying to get the link so I can put
That's
it.
right, Veritas.
Thank you,
McDiddles.
In the Telegram group after
McPiddler.
the show tonight.
This person looks 75 years old. She would be 60.
Godfather 3 is a placeholder for a person. All right.
I guess it's not going to let me do it, so I'm just not going to get frustrated. But we
I
do have.
I do not know. I cannot remember what that person was, or who
There
that
are
person
pictures,
was. Like Snow White. Snow White, we all know means Princess Di.
Okay.
As far as the new money, there was some renditions of it made like a year and a half ago. Of course, the Federal Reserve part will have to come off the money. Somebody made a smart old comment. Why did they choose a Chinese guy to be the guy to design it? It doesn't matter who designed it.
Durham is
because it's not our money.
Go ahead, Mike.
Durham is enjoying his coming out party.
The reason they're saying why did they choose a Chinese guy to be on this money is because there's a picture floating around of literally some Asian money mocked up, and it has a Chinese guy on it. And people are saying, if that's our new money, why is there a Chinese guy on it? The Asian guy? And they're like, oh, that's the guy who designed it. So they put him on one of them. They put him on one of the bills because they're too stupid to think, oh, this is like a mock-up of like new Korean currency. No, that's the Chinese designer of the American money, and that's the only one we got. That's the only one we got a preview of. It's weird, huh? Oh, yeah. Very.
Durham, he's posting some funny videos. Any news on Governor Cooper? Look, 24 people were arrested in North Carolina yesterday for election fraud. It's only a matter of time for Governor Cooper to get gone.
Where is the new money?
His nose is whistly. That's right.
Randy Quaid
That's cholesterol coming out of his veins and pushing out his fucking nasal cavities.
Everything I look for is not there. Yes, the newest. If you can look up new United States currency, and you'll see it's the colors. There's colors in the money. I would imagine they'll take the pictures of the White House out of there and replace it with something else. But JFK's on the money. They have several different. The pictures just look awesome of our money. And like I said, I was trying to look for it real quick, but I didn't see it on there.
Do not know about owing for mortgages and years of taxes. Okay, on property tax. I do know that property tax is illegal, and it will be going away.
Those are the concept drawings, but that's not the one they're passing around. Hold on.
Is the real deal or not? But he sure has a lot of great information, because the real JFK Jr. wouldn't be trying to sell coins.
Got Christy. I feel like pretty much we'll see those 5 governors go this week. Murphy.
Okay. Our daddy dictator Cooper. Is that some sexual thing? What's the daddy dictator part? Think they have to drag him out kicking and screaming. Okay.
Let's see. Murphy, Cuomo, Newsom, Murphy, Whitmer. How many is that?
I don't know. I
Whitler.
heard, and I only watched about 15 minutes of the of Scott's video with the Oriental lady on it today, and they said 2 big things are happening.
The Oriental lady. The Oriental lady on it. I was watching Scott's video with that chick acts like she can't open her eyes all the way.
Confirmed. And one of them will probably
New York this week. Confirmed.
One's going to be Schumer. But 2 big things are going. I would imagine that's what it is, because
Ron Jeremy is JFK Jr. at least.
these arrests are, the military is in charge now. So all the way, Trump's out of the picture. They're in charge. It's time for them to do their damn job. They've been waiting. They got all the information. They already know everything. All right. So
Mr. Reese.
Understand. Some people have asked, why are the fences coming down? The fences are coming down because we've already occupied that, and I think Mike and us went over this with the booklet on war. They had us surrounded,
Okay.
show that we were in control of it for so many days.
11.3.
And then as we're done with the operation, on the day Trump was no longer in charge of the military, the fence comes down because now the arrests are made. It's just the next part of it. If you want the next hangout we do, we can bring that up 11.1 to 11.4
Sure.
5 and go
Okay.
through it. But part of the unsealing of the indictments is taking the fence down, turning over all the information to the military and all the arrest warrants to them so they can arrest all the people. If that's probably already been arrested. Like Mike told us, a lot of this stuff's already happened. We're just hearing about it now. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But it's going to become public knowledge now because it's part of the plan to the T. That's where I bought this book from. The lady that actually went over it today, and it only took her about 40 minutes, but she said this is absolutely part of the plan to take all the fence down. Okay, now the military gets all the information.
That makes sense.
All the people that, I heard 93 is in the mic, senators will be arrested. This will be shown. They have all been arrested. That's why you're not seeing anything going on at the Capitol. You're not seeing anything going on at White House. These places are shut down. What we seen on the news was pre-recorded months ago. So that's all about to come out now. And I know everybody's like, yeah, but we heard this before.
Oh, God.
If you go by the, what is it? It's a military document. It's about 700 pages long.
Yeah, I
okay.
forget what the official name of it is, but it has all the.
You think dyslexia will read it to me?
So they're doing it by the book, by the law, and that defense comes down, then the arrests come.
Q drop slide I just put in Telegram. I'm sorry, Doug.
Oh God, cutting him off.
Put the Q drop slide in Telegram. How everybody can go see all the Q drops. Every one of them.
Thank you.
And you could be a QAnon. Oh no.
There's no such thing as QAnon.
We're all conspiracy theorists. You know what I'm saying? We all are. You know what's terrible is when they all come true.
Terrible.
There's way more than one prison for these people going to jail. Okay. There's
17. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's Como and Schumer both. And once them two arrest, that would be the two biggest in the country. Then you would see Newsom. And then it'd be just like bowling for dollars. They're all going to start going down.
Podesta is Podesta is the actual trigger. So 17 is a high level intelligence. 17 clearance is in the government.
By the way, that clearance, the Q clearance, is with Department of Energy. It has nothing to do with the president. It has nothing to do with any of that shit. It's Department of Energy.
Personnel who started posting hints for patriots in October of 2017. These posts can be found on qanon.pub. All right. I put that link in the Telegram group just now. We follow these hints wherever they lead and have discovered a worldwide hidden corrupt criminal network. Since October of 2017, there have been 170,000 plus sealed federal indictments. You can drops 1659 and a couple of more with the same thing. Each federal court docket and 13,000 CEO over 13,000 CEO resignations. All right, all of it's in the Q drops. 1,400 pages of seized assets. Guys, I've gone through
the seized
asset list. It is
seized asset, 1,400 pages.
Okay. And from what I understand,
I'm just going to start breathing like them.
The people are truly going to have the power.
Guys, this is the first time I'm broadcasting from this channel. I can see the comments, but I must have not tweaked it to where I can post anything. So I put the Telegram group in the banner below. If you want to write that down.
I guess at least I'm streaming. I can't really respond to anybody.
But anyways, sorry I can't post it in here. It won't let me. The next time we come on, it will. Some more questions. Would you imagine?
Damn. Is that enough rules yet, buddy?
No, I don't think it'll be a penitentiary. I think what it'll be is
it's already been poured in. They poured it in. They filled it full of concrete.
You know, the more stuff like Blacklist on TV is one of the shows I like watching. They actually,
of course,
are dropping Q drops in the shows, man. It's crazy. If you start listening for stuff, he's in there in the last episode I'm watching. I guess it's a month old because I'm behind on it. He goes, no, the guy says, my guy's stuck on the other side of the border and I can't get him in. He goes, yeah, they blew up the tunnels, but our submarines are still available. Who puts that in a show like that? Do you know what I mean? That they're telling you that they use the submarines. It's crazy. That's Hollywood.
Oh, God damn. Yeah, that's Hollywood. Just giving us away their plan because why not?
Chris has asked me to explain what we know about that. I don't think there's enough time to do the 25th Amendment from all the stuff that's going to start taking place.
That's a red Solo 2-liter.
At a very rapid pace. All right. And Doug enlightened us all to the spiritual warfare side of things is really speeding things up as well. Because, I mean, those of us that are awake, our spirit has been quickened to life if it hadn't already been.
Can somebody...
So I don't believe we'll see the 25th Amendment enacted by the Pelosi and Harris and anybody from the supposed Biden administration.
Hey,
Okay.
grab that link I just
You
posted.
can't even get your tax breaks. Perfect.
It's our join link. It won't let me post, but I just put our join link in the Telegram. If you could grab that and post it in the chat, that would be sweet, because I need to turn on I can post in the chat. Like I said, it's my first time. We got 170 people on. That's pretty good.
One of the things that I
I'm sorry. I paused it by accident that time.
I know is not going to happen is Pelosi's going to be one of the last ones.
She's a trump card.
Okay. Very last ones, Pelosi.
You know, when they start announcing all these arrests, they're going to cut loose what people they got left on the dark side. It sounds like a Star Wars movie. What the cabal's got, what their assets are in this country, they're going to turn them loose, okay? Whether it be riots, whether it be sneaky, sticky bombs, dirty bombs, whatever they can do, you know what I mean? But it'll be put down quickly. Quickly. We will win. Let the military fight the battle. We'll fight the spiritual war, okay? That's
right.
All.
They don't. You're absolutely right, Mindy. They don't need the 25th Amendment because of the amount of fraud and evidence from the fraud that they have.
I would say
the DNI report was enough to make the military move once they did their small little investigation.
Thank y'all for posting.
Okay.
The link is now to join the chat for Telegram is in the comments. And it still amazes me how many people walk around with their heads in the sand. The last estimate
Come on. Debbie,
I think it's hilarious.
90% of the public.
Why are they just fucking talking over each other, dude? All the time. Just over each other.
Doesn't even realize what's going on. Can you imagine
I don't think it's
how
that,
this is going to...
I think they want us to believe it's that big, Doug, but it really is not that long.
Somebody shoot me.
I really know that me and Mike are not the only ones doing this. And Scott McKay and 100 people we know are not doing. There's literally hundreds of thousands people are doing what we're doing to get the word out about what's going on. Okay.
So somebody said if you're dead, they just arrest your clone. Is it fair because the clone really didn't do anything, just show up the last couple of years of your life and hasn't done anything? No. Does it make for good late night TV? I guess we'll see. We'll see whenever they roll out the guillotine.
Okay. So just know that Pelosi is a clone.
She was a part of the cabal. Yes.
Her whole family was.
Her father is in the Italian mafia. And he got into politics and brought
Italian mafia. He's in the mafia.
Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, which is where Pelosi was born, I believe, and she brought it to to California.
How many people remember when we told you that the mafia was actually embedded with some of our military, and they used them for executions and stuff, and they actually trained these people from different countries, but the mafia ran it, and they were in bed with these generals, the bad side. This has been taken care of since then, but that's crazy because that was that interview that was 6 hours long, and you got to watch it. The more you gain knowledge, I know some people
gotta watch it. You gotta watch it,
but you need to. I'll put the link to this lady's book in our Telegram too. I think every Frogonites should get the book and tune up to what's really going on with the spiritual war.
They call their followers the Frogonites. I suggested the Froggets, Flaming Froggets, but they didn't like that at all.
Warfare that we're in
with
now.
The book of Revelations as well, because it's not end times like they would once had us believe, guys.
Right.
It's not end times. We're getting ready to have 1,000 years,
1,000 years of
health and
peace.
wealth on earth.
That's it. I mean, there's a lot of people that's going to think you're crazy, but our job as digital soldiers is not to give up. It's almost like you're learning how to be a salesman all over again. And
I had a discussion.
You know what I mean? You're not trying to sell somebody something. Sometimes we can tell people stuff, but if we can bring like one of them into one of our calls, or be able to show them a video, or because people don't believe what you tell them, you have to show them. And that's what's going on in society today. Right now, you're saying, have we suffered enough? The whole world has suffered enough. It's biblical enough. It's time for it.
That's right.
And
turn it on. God's turning on the quantum financial system. What are you doing?
There's no better word for it than communism and Nazism what's been happening ever since Biden supposedly took office, and he has done everything he could. I mean, and
these guys are batshit crazy, dude. Batshit.
We know we're in control. If we can change the president's name on Google, they are telling the news channels what to do. That, trust me, they're in charge of. Used to be the CIA, but I think the good side's been in charge of the news for a little while.
Mindy's comment is spot on for what the part Pelosi's got in this. Thank you for sharing that, Mindy. Doug, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
go ahead, babe.
One of the things y'all want to notice and be cautious of is being defensive with people you're trying to share the truth with. Okay. I had a conversation with a Frog Night earlier today, and you guys, you got to let them know if they get defensive or they're being defensive or they take and they have a defensive stance at all. You got to let them know it's not their fault. Okay. It's happening to them whether they're aware of it or not, but you can't tell them like that. You have to keep them off the defensive. Okay. In order to get it across. And the best thing to do is to invite them to a show or video, and let one of your tools do the talking and work for you. All right. That way you don't end up in an argument, and it remains emotionless on your part until they start either waking up or refusing to hear it, even though they see it. Okay, guys.
I think the easiest way to ease somebody into it and show them what's going on
is
the
bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
What is the easiest way? Oh, we got to take a piss break.
Grab their birth certificate and take them to that site. And that'll be the easiest thing. Let me just show you this little thing first, okay? You realize
it's the stupidest website. To check the price of a bond.
It's a bank that's owned by the Rothschild, and our money is printed, and we are the collateral. Let me show you how much my birth certificate's worth. That'd be the easiest way to ease them in. Then they'd actually see who bought a bond.
Let's see.
Why did this happen? Then you can tell them that you've been using your social security number your whole life and your birth certificate to trade on the New York Stock Exchange. Then they're going to think you're a little nuts, but you're going to show them proof that this has happened, not so much on the stock exchange, but the bond is going to show them that it's registered. Like mine's $78,000 in interest. That would be the easiest one.
Oh.
Ease into it a little bit. Hey, I don't want to push you too much. You don't have to get into an argument with them. Can I show you a video? Do you have a few minutes? Now, I wouldn't start with the Charlie Freak video that's 2.5 hours long. I'd start with a smaller version, and I'll dig around and find one maybe that's 20 minutes long, and it explains the Illuminati and it explains the cabal and how they've been used against us. And
I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all.
Is the Charlie Freak video that's 2.5 hours long, and say, watch this, and does this make any sense to you? Because that Charlie Freak video is stronger than red onions. And
red onions.
This guy,
it's the stupidest fucking saying.
So that's how it's not like you want to take this drink and it's a red pill and try to stick it down somebody's throat. It doesn't work that way. And another
what happened to the meat hammers?
Telling yourself is that don't give up trying to tell people, but some people are never going to believe you. Okay. Some people are never going to admit they were tricked their whole life. Some people would never admit to a magician's trick. Some people would never admit they've been hypnotized. Some people will just, that can't happen to me. That won't happen. People are still, if you go out here today, I believe in my heart that 50% of the people that you talk to, if not more, still believe if I didn't see it on TV, it can't be true. Wow. That's really bad because most everything you see on TV isn't true. Everything we've seen with Nazism and communism, whatever you hear, they flip it. So the whole time they told Russia hated us, actually Russia was working with us.
That's right. Russia loved us.
Crazy. Everybody that they blame for this or that, it's actually the opposite. So we're seeing the extreme, and it's about to come to an end. And big things, I would think big things. You're going to see this
How
week.
big?
I mean,
how big?
In your life, I really, really do. Let me. Yeah, it's Castle Rock. The castle's empty.
Damn it! That would have been our bingo card. Charlie would have said it. Castle Rock.
It explains everything in a nutshell. 20% are sleeping. I think most people take prescriptions, so it's hard to wake them up. I realize that, and the med beds are gonna hopefully, as we get into it, not right away, because we know that the children are going to get the med beds first. The children that they can bring up successfully out of the DOMs, the children that's been rescued, they're going to be able to put them in these beds, and for no better term, and it sounds crazy, is to erase that part of their life where they can go back and just erase that from them, where they can live in harmony and happiness. And these med beds can do that. It's not crazy.
Okay.
It actually can do that. There's 3 different.
It's getting the harmony and happiness med bed, and it fixes it for you.
Do you think they will tear
Perfect.
down the White House? That's hard to say, but I would think they should let if we're really going to be in charge of the United States, like 19 says, 45, then they ought to let the American people vote on it. And if that's what the American people want, then it ought to be gone, along with the Capitol and the Supreme Court. Now, if they want to live them up for historical factors,
Jesus Christ.
If
they want to make a museum out of it, I'll let them have it, but that's it.
By the American people. Wouldn't you all agree? Thank God for the
No,
med
I wouldn't, Doug. I wouldn't.
This is just like somebody mentioned a while ago. Power is going to be free. You're not going to have to pay any more to power your house. You're not going to have to pay any more to put
Power is going to be free.
These little generators
Power going to be completely free.
can run your whole house with electricity with no problem. How long before you think they develop the technology?
A little generator the size of a shoebox that runs on nothing because it's free can power your entire house. A little generator the size of a shoebox that's free and runs on nothing. That's how it's free. Can power your entire house. Perfect.
Technology where that thing just goes in and they lighten your car up and take the motor out and stick a battery in there and it runs the whole car. It's not going to be that long. The technology probably.
You mean a Tesla? Are you describing a Tesla?
You follow what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's no more fossil fuel, no more worrying about oil, right?
That's right. That's right, Rebecca.
Cleaning the house. I was just talking about the small generators that everybody will get that will run your whole house, and how quickly
This dude's out of breath going to piss.
revert that over to taking the motors that burn gasoline out of cars and using them little generators to power lithium batteries, and everybody will have an electric car, and we won't need oil and gas anymore. And that is huge.
I think we'll still have oil and gas.
Listen to this motherfucker breathing, dude.
Older cars.
Yeah, for racing.
Listen to this motherfucker breathing. He went to piss in his own house. I'm backing that shit up. Hold on. We're at 108.43.
For us gearheads that like the older cars.
Yeah, for racing. Yeah. What about the aliens?
Oh, I didn't back it up far enough.
Well, right? Crazy. Cleaning the house. I was just talking about the small generators that everybody will get that will run your whole house, and how quickly that they probably be able to revert that over.
I know y'all hear that shit too.
Gasoline out of cars and using them little generators to
Don't act like you don't.
batteries, and everybody will have an electric car, and we won't need oil and gas anymore. And that is huge.
I think we'll still have oil and gas.
I think was to have oil and gas for those who like to tinker with. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? That dude's got double COVID, both lungs.
For us gearheads that like the older cars.
Yeah, for race. Yeah. What about the aliens? Oh, the aliens. I just talking to one the other day, man. He was from Mexico, man. He was an illegal alien. He come right across the border. Was a big.
Here we go. Here's a fine topic of conversation. He's describing many different free energy devices that have been shit down. You left hand prick in your left little corner slagging these two nice gents off for wishing the world the best. You sly twat. You will have bad karma. Trust. Dick Jed. The man's lungs are fucked. Yes, he's old. Maybe one day you will be worse. You evil cunt. Suck my dick, Paul Freeman. I got something. It'll reach plumb down in your lungs, motherfucker. You got it. Fucking douchebag.
There are aliens that live amongst us. Most of them live underground. 99% live underground, hundreds of miles. They do stray out. There are certain ones that can take the form and shape of a human body, and you wouldn't know it if you've seen it. The only way you can tell.
You're a dick jad. You're a dick jad. I can tell it from here.
Some clones that are on TV.
You'll see the credit bubble bust. Okay, go ahead. Keep talking, Doug. I'm sorry.
And also, you got to know if they were here to destroy us. Now, how can I put this in no better words? Because me and Mike have watched a lot, and we mean a lot. He's seen a lot more than I have, but you have no idea how much stuff I watch. Listen, there's good.
Paul Freeman, I'll slip this sumbitch into you soft, let it get hard, and listen to your fucking ribs crack. You want some of this shit?
You're doing the same thing we're doing.
That's not how you spell douchebag. You missed it. You missed it. You missed douchebag. You want to make fun of my accent. You can't spell douchebag. You almost had me.
They're fighting each other for who's on this planet. There's more planets just like ours. There really are in the special space program. There's probably a 30-minute ride in one of them can take you to another place that's just like Earth.
You'll get it. Just stick with it, man. I don't want to discourage you. One day you'll be funny or hip or get the attention you seek. Have you thought about an OnlyFans account? It seems to work for ugly bitches. Have you thought about an OnlyFans account? I could pump you up. We can figure something out. We can figure something out here. I don't know what it'll be, but we'll work on it. Damn. Come in here and just fucking misspelling shit and not even getting a laugh out of anybody. I can help you with something.
Okay, so that's how crazy things are. They are aliens, but if they wanted to kill us, we'd all be dead by now. Out in space, there's two different ones that are fighting for control of this country. Well, this world. But that, they're on
Dick Jad.
They're on Mars. We never went to the moon in one of them rockets. They went to the moon in anti-gravity aircrafts. Okay, that was all a sham. The rockets going up. They might send up satellites like that. That's about it. But ain't nobody walked on the moon with that. That all never happened, man. They're gonna have to rewrite history. What you say?
Oh shit. I see the issue. I see the issue here, Paul. I'm sorry. I didn't know you was walking around life looking like this, COVID going on, no crowded places where you can become the goddamn Unabomber. Obviously, you're mad as fuck. If only there was a stadium packed full of people or an abortion clinic that was running a loft with people. You could get right up in there. But you've got the fucking genetics of a man who wants to mass murder, and here you are sitting all alone in COVID, socially distanced. I got it. I didn't know that was you. My bad, bud.
Yeah, it's definitely, and it's already been started rewriting. I saw somebody's comment, when are we going to start seeing evidence of it? There's evidence out there. If you just look around and do a little bit of research, you'll see it.
reptilians to survive need to consume humans. That's why they have them underground and they're doing all that crap. That's why we're blowing up the domes and we're killing them as we speak. Them are not the ones that come above ground, okay? They can't they can survive above ground, but they have to have a physical being to take over the body. Do you follow what I'm saying? So it's not as crazy as you think it would be or would Bill. You know, all Bill Gates stuff has been, all his assets have been taken away. All that land he bought has been taken away. All that crazy stuff you're seeing with him and Fauci, all that's been done with. I mean, you can't tell that Fauci's wearing a mask. It looks awful. The guy doesn't even look like Fauci from last March. He looks nothing like him. Okay.
You got a face that says mass murder and a society that says socially distance. I know it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It'll be all right.
All that's done.
The good comment, Linda. I like that.
I got on good authority that Bill Gates' parents were the ones that started the abortion.
Give a fuck if you're from Liverpool. I'm from Meat Hammer Town. Population, me and you, motherfucker. Me and you.
The stock market, do not know when it's going to crash, but it will crash. The credit bubble will be the first to go, guys. Your credit cards.
I'm going to be the one to bust it because I'm going to go buy about $10,000 worth of silver.
Your credit cards will stop working first, okay?
I just got a new one.
Your credit cards will be the ones that stop first, okay? The credit bubble's been propped up for so long that soon you'll see that bust, and it'll bring it all down. All right.
Bill Gates died in 2004, 2005, and what? It's been a while since he's been dead, but they've been running his idea. You got to know that. Guess Fauci and Bill Gates went to the same college when Bill Gates went to college. What little bit he went?
Oh, okay.
They were roommates in college.
They were roommates in college.
When they filed that patent went to a company that owned the same company that made the nerve agent gas that killed everybody in World War II. That name was changed from that company, get ready for it, to Moderna. That's scary in itself.
That makes sense.
Look it up. It's true. Because if you watch Scott McKay's show the other night, the guy told you that. You need to watch that show. That guy really, really. Facebook stops. I had to restart. Our show's still going live. Has everybody still got us live? Or have they shut us down?
So, by the way, Fauci graduated from Cornell Medical College, the Medical College of Cornell in 1966, okay? Bill Gates went to Harvard in the mid-1970s before he dropped out. I don't think that's how it works.
Already. Just guys, we got five. I don't know.
The Richard Grinnell thing was a mistake.
Guys, you don't understand. He's from Liverpool. Easy. You should be honored.
We don't know if it was a mistake on purpose, though, if you catch what I'm saying.
Right. Like, I think the white hats are in control of Google, Facebook, and Twitter. And I heard that Trump's coming out with his own social media platform. But you got to know that the pillow guy, his social media should be out by the end of this week or the first of next week. And it's got all three, the videos, the Twitter.
So Trump and Mike Lindell are going to have competing social media platforms. This should be awesome.
And the Facebook. So trust me when I tell you that when 45 joins them three services, the other three are dead. He's bringing everybody with them. Okay? So that's all you need to know. And hopefully we can stay up on this platform, which I think will be a dead pork chop in the next 2 weeks, along with Google. These companies, you got to know that we're watching through the Chrome browser. If you look at the Chrome browser, it's actually 3 6s.
The Chrome browser is 3 6s.
What's the name of the browser? Chrome. Adrenochrome. How much more do you?
Oh, that's like Dyslexa. Dyslexa is making fun of Doug because it's evil Satanists formed Dyslexa, And they're like, this dumbass over here, let's make fun of him. Doesn't he have some kind of disease? Yeah, dyslexia. Let's name her that. I got you.
You need to know. They're very much involved in it. Why did Amazon buy 150,000 vehicles?
A hooligan to blow.
They were planning on delivering the vaccine. They got busted. Rob Grover, it was. My volume is up all the way. I still can't hear you guys.
So yeah, Fauci and Gates have had run-ins together, yeah, but not college. They weren't college roommates.
I got another person telling us that we're too loud. So we're too loud. We're too. I don't know.
I think you need to equalize the breathing rate and the volume decibels. I think that's because Mike's breathing at 2 breaths per second, astonishingly loud, and you're a little bit low on your gain. I think that's the difference.
Maybe something to put in your ear, clear the wax.
Snoring.
But anyways, we're about an hour and 15 minutes, guys. We just want to come on tonight. I'm going to do some more reading of this book.
Guys, when you're approaching people before Doug, you close out.
Go ahead, Mike. We'll go a little longer.
When you're approaching people, and you know you're going to be approaching people, prayer first. All right. When you pray first, 1, God's going to give you the words that you need, and 2, through that faith in God giving you those words, He's going to go before you and prepare them, just like He's going to do with Israel. And that's the reason why Israel's last. It's an act of God.
Okay, I'm going to put our Rumble link in the Telegram group.
Thank God. Drop the Rumble.
Watch the video.
I'm ready to rumble.
Birth certificate and get that link. I don't have all these links right in front of me, and I can't go searching for them. But trust me, they do work because I did it. Everybody's seen my video. And my birth certificate had an interest of $78,000 on it. I'm 60 years old. I'm fine with the sound.
The breathing, dude.
Just Facebook's coming down. Who knows? But yeah, I think as we get into this more and more, the more biblical it gets. Easy for me to say. But I'm telling you guys, please share our page, like.
No problem. I'll be here every time. Every time it's on, I'll be here.
If you guys come along, send your friends. I'm going to accept them. Please, if they're trolls, we don't need them, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
People that want
good people
to hear what the truth is. You know what I
Rob,
mean?
That's a good point, Rob, you got there. Guys, Rob's spilling a little bit of truth right now, all right? It's against the rules for the vice president and the president to fly together.
Yes.
Negative. Trump and Pence flew together many times. Many times.
Security reasons. All that was caught when they flew together the other day when Biden fell up the stairs.
Yeah, on the plane that was half painted. Did you notice the plane was
Doug a grinder?
They don't let the president really ride on stuff like that. Somebody said, "Can I borrow 760,000?" Sure, man. Where you want me to send it to?
That's 76,000, Doug. It's on the screen. That's 76,000. See the 3 zeros? That would make the 1,000. And then what's left?
Thank y'all. Don't feel the trolls.
That's right.
So listen, guys. I'm going to do some more reading. I'm going to post the link.
Don't feel these trolls.
To this book. I suggest if you do have an extra, I think it was no more than $4, and it might just be $3. What I got was that was on the first and second page. What I read you tonight, and I apologize, I don't read well.
They just got a few more minutes, about seven minutes or something.
That's what I tried to do.
But they'll have an outro and shit too.
I actually took the bones and put flesh back on dead bones. Put air back in their bodies and breathe back into them. He is breathing that life back into us.
If it's Mike's breathing, if that's what's breathing life, I don't want it. I'll die. I'm good. I've heard him breathe.
And bringing us back from the zombie-like state that we're in so we can fight as digital soldiers and inform people what's going on in the world today. And I'm sure of it because I'm getting goosebumps as I speak it again. I know it's the truth. There's no doubt in my, I don't, as sure as anything I know in my life, I know this is about to happen. And I know it can't happen soon enough for everybody, but the people that are impatient aren't, I don't want to call you not spiritual enough, but you need to pray more. You need to believe more. You need to know that God's in charge as you walk through that valley of death, and know that he has got your hand and he's going to take you right through it. You need to know that. Don't even question it. Know it. Don't believe what other people are telling you, no matter if
well, I think Mike is married. Doug is not.
Anyways,
I don't think so.
Like me and Mike always said,
I'm not positive, but
one person understand a little bit more about what's going on, and we've done our job tonight. Let it be known that this is a place that you can send your friends and they won't be ridiculed for coming in here and sharing their thoughts and ideas and their comments with us. This is a place you can call home. We don't plan on going anywhere. If we get thrown off
Thank
here,
you, Larry.
VPN, that's got about 200 different places I can get more channels, and we'll stay in touch through Telegram and start all over like Scott McGay does every 3 or 4 days. They're not going to stop us. We're on a mission from God, and us digital soldiers will never, ever give up. We are the hope. We are the life. God is the life. We just need to stay strong.
That's right. Potentially.
Right, Mike? You there, Mike?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just.
He just passed out for a moment. He's not getting enough oxygen. Those big ass breasts ain't doing shit for him.
Through the blessings that we're getting in the comments, brother, and
okay.
Rob, you're absolutely right. There's over 30 million former military ready to pounce. Should action not be taken by the former military. We don't believe that we're going to see that. We're almost positive that we're not going to see that, because this thing is in God's hands, and God will control the need for that if it need be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so. Listen, guys, we'll be back, and like I'm saying now, is we were Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It might get to the point, and I don't know what Mike's schedule is. If he can't come on, I'll come on live by myself. But Mike is my partner. I want him on with me.
They're man and I
come on. But if he's unavailable and something is breaking, I'm just going to go live and tell you guys what I know and what's going on. Okay. We might be doing shows every night if there's that much information. If there's not, we'll just keep going Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, like we were. But we did Saturday this week because we had a bunch more information. Tonight wasn't a bunch more Q drops. I just figured after I had read these few passages in this book and how it tied things in, I felt obligated to come on here and tell you how what's going on. We are living the book of Revelations. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's so powerful, and hopefully it got your mind in the right spot tonight. Now we'll go digging for some more stuff. As soon as me and Mike get off, we go right back on the board, back channels and
two more piss breaks, and Mike is going to code. That's it.
What's credible, what's not credible. You guys do the same. You know what I mean? I know you got your places you go and stuff. If there's good stuff, kind of check it twice before you put it on our group. I know we're all hoping that JFK telegram is the real guy or got real information.
Check it twice.
But at any rate, would you like to say anything in closing, Mike?
God bless you, and God bless you, Doug, for the time that you stick
and all of America
pulled together, and we're very thankful for that, and I appreciate it beyond belief. Doug, you've been a rock this week for me.
Holy shit! Fuck! Damn it! I thought that would work. Dumbass Patriot Street Fighter, instead of sharing the link to his video, shared the link to the back end to his studio. Shared the link to his YouTube studio where he's live streaming from. Man, if that would have fucking worked when I would have put it in, I would have enjoyed the live stream from behind the scenes.
Me as well.
That's all I would have done.
All the stuff that we've been going through here at the house, and God bless you and thank you for that as well. And everybody watching, all the prayers and
See you, Becca.
So
Thanks,
many,
guys.
I felt so much of it, and I'm so grateful. I think tonight I'm gonna probably crash hard and finally get some sleep. And
get you some rest,
tomorrow, Doug and I will set a blazing trail as we go into what I'm gonna deem as fight week. Okay, it's not only gonna be a spiritual fight, guys, but it's gonna be a physical fight on who's telling the truth and what truth can those who have the discernment to share the truth is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so fight week could be huge.
All right, let me say one more thing because I don't think we offer this enough. If you guys are not shy of the camera and you have something you feel like you want to share or you can contribute to the show.
I do. How do I get on? Where do I sign up?
If you'd like to come in and just talk for 15, 20 minutes or be on the show for the whole time, we don't have no objections against that. You're more than welcome to come in. It's all our show, just not me and Mike's show. You're more than welcome to grab a link, come on in and speak. You know, Little Bit comes in all the time. We got questions about health, or we got
you can get a hold of me at Big Daddy Meat Stick, the Destroyer. That is on all social media platforms.
Questions about, you know, the so-called whatever. She comes on and enlightens us and tells us all about the good vitamins that we could keep in our body. She's a fitness expert. So don't think you can't ask us. All you got to do is ask us in Telegram, private message either one of us.
Let us know.
You just let us know, and we'll be glad, more than glad, to put you on with us. Mike had one of his friends on a couple of weeks ago. We don't mind that at all.
Baking.
Anyways, with this, God is in control as we walk through this valley. We are not scared. He is waking us up to the fact we are the digital soldiers. Do not give in.
We are the dry bones.
Give him 1 ounce of authority in your life.
Yeah, if you've got any questions about health, he's here to help.
Know that God's in control. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow night, probably. Good night, y'all.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That was well put together and thought out and made me want to have a breathing treatment of my own. That right there was something special. Oh no. So I have, since it's already like 12 something, I'm working on fixing my schedule, so hopefully we'll get that back. But I have a couple things I would like to share, if that's okay with you guys. Oh, by the way, hold on first. Before I do that, let's do this. Let's get open link in a new tab. What are the results? Damn it. It's dead even. All right, here's the link. We are selling merch now. If you want to go vote, which of the first 2 shirts you like most? I'm having the 3rd shirt made. Probably upon request, because it doesn't have my logo and YouTube channel and shit on it, but I'm selling merch. So the first 2 shirts for sure I need votes on. Which one you like the best? That's the link. You can just click it and vote right quick. There's pictures of the shirts there to reference 1, 2, and 3. You can check those out. Tell me which one you like the best. We're gonna get some. We're going to. Dude, we just got Charlie. Oh shit, we did. I saw y'all talking about it earlier. Did it worked? He got canceled. He has a booking agent? Holy shit. Well, I'm glad it worked. So if you don't know what's going on with the Griftbusters, Secret of Truth, the between him and Tony from the Veritas Machine, they were using the video, the 30 things about Charlie video, and got him canceled from a show he was supposed to be on, apparently. That's going to get his attention for sure. But yeah, just check out the merch and vote for me. I would appreciate it. Jesus Christ. And then the other thing I wanted to share was this. Let me go to my comments. Turn that off. I need to grab the comments from last night's video. Okay, let's go to this. Open link in a new tab. We don't want to watch the video, but we'll pull it over here. Pause. My schedule's been all fucked up, like trying to sleep. All right, here we go. We've made a new friend. We've made a new friend. Check this out. Let's see where he's at. Okay, Kid Valor. See this commenter here? Kid Valor is actually the dude from High Vibes Up. So Kid Valor says that he gets on here and sends us a comment, and it says, "I'm famous. Well, I welcome everyone. They welcome everyone to join our show every Wacky Wednesday to ask Jason questions, but to also enjoy my Dr. Evil mini clone laugh. Let's have some fun." And then he puts a face. And then from that, I decided, well, I got to reply now. So I replied back. I hearted it, and then I replied back. I said, "I don't know if I would say famous from this. Famous from your own program for sure. I guess this is your account. I thought you were Kid Schultz or Kid Schultzy or some shit like that." He says, "From all my experience, only famous people get labeled. So yeah, I would say I'm famous. But you are right about the information. We do not know much about the information, about the world, and we're not researchers of the world's information. Not our forte. Our platform is up so we can help out the people. But I do have more knowledge about the mental and spiritual aspects of life. Like I can say this. No one may not know me, but if I tune into someone, I know more about them than they know about themselves. I can tell you how many lifetimes you have lived, how many planets you have reincarnated on, who you were in the past lives, what you've done in those lives, what drives someone to do what they do, and why they are stuck in that karmic loop of lost knowledge and how to get unstuck from it. So I don't know if this was a threat. I don't know what was going on here. If this is a threat or I don't know. Is he gonna out me for my past life and be like, "Hey man, in your past life, you messed around with kids." So I'm gonna tell everybody. I don't know. I can't control what my past life was. And then he says, "Oh, and one more thing. Thanks for the nickname. I like it. I think I will use it. Haha. It suits me to a T." So I said, "Seems pretty powerful. I rather enjoy this planet and life, though, minus the overseas adventures where everything in sight exploded randomly. Keep doing you, brother. And can you tell Jason Q I said hello?" And then he said, "I will pass on your message for sure. Yes, totally enjoy this world's adventures as well. Much to get to know and see. Well, if I ever get to leave the States, that is." So apparently we're friends now. He's going to tell Jason Q I said hello. So, you want to have him on? You want to have him on a panel? Let's see. I wanted to see if he doesn't have anything on his channel. Let's try this. High Vibes Up. He doesn't have shit on his channel. I got to zoom back out. I hate that when it's blown up like that. 100%. They haven't put anything on their channel either. I don't know. I don't know about him. What do you guys think? Oh, I blew it up over here. Anyways, let's check on this. We got him canceled. So someone confirmed that he canceled through his booking agent, or someone spoke to his booking agent, or what? How'd that work? How'd y'all find out he's got a booking agent, Tony? Yeah, he apparently knows that he looks like that. He says it suits him well. It suits him well. There's one more thing. What was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, I know what I was going to do. Hold on. In honor of Tony from Veritas joining us, please make sure you vote on the shirt. I'm going to drop the link one more time. I do need to know which merch you guys like better. There's the one has the constitutional background, the one with the yellow in it. I know you can't see it, but it has like a We the People background on it. The other one is just like a more classic, like rounded logo. And then the third one is my favorite, but it doesn't have any branding on it, so I can't really sell it like I could the other ones because it wouldn't help as much through my friend at that network. Okay. Here's the poll one more time. And then in honor of Tony being here with us, I've got something special. Give me just a second. Copy. I got it. Just bear with me. Okay. Okay, here we go. We got it now.
Sitting here thinking about the way we.
This is Nick Vietnam man. Nick Vietnam. I couldn't figure out how to spell it. That's how you spell it if you need it. Oh, the shirt. I'll drop it one more time. Hold on.
Now I'm a man. Don't be hurt. I feel so hurt when I think about it now. Never took the chance. Sorry.
Here's the link.
The ones I let you down. Don't be hurt. I feel so hurt when I think about it now. Never took the chance.
Have they ever struck your video for this, Tony?
I was like James Dean up there on the retro screen. You have become my script. Five lines with the rhyming. We both know that it can't be the same. Don't be
Be hurt.
I lost a friend, now I'm a man. Don't be hurt, I feel so hurt when I think about it now. Never took the chance. Sorry for the ones I let you down. Don't be hurt, I feel so hurt.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see the heavyweight champion version of what's his name? Dave Nino beat the holy fuck in a video game out of Nick Venom in this form. And this 112 pounds full grown man form.
When I think about it now.
Oh, this is amazing. I love it. Don't be hurt. Look at those gyrations. Look at these air fists. He's just getting it, man. Just getting it. Never misses a beat. Don't be hurt. Don't be hurt, baby. Don't be hurt. I can make a fist. Oh, yes. To be completely fair, I'm still not sure this is him. I looked for almost 4 hours of this video with him wearing a black turtleneck, the only shirt that he owns, and I could not find it. It's a Chinese knockoff of Ricky Martin.
Don't be hurt, I feel so hurt.
I feel so hurt.
Never took the chance. Sorry for the ones that let you down. Don't be hurt, I feel so hurt when I think about it now. Never took the chance. Sorry for the ones that let you down.
Don't be hurt. Oh, getting funky with his shit. I didn't know he was gonna get an urban vibe.
Don't be sad, don't be mad. I lost a friend now.
Nice horn section. That's what my wife said to me the first night we made love. Nice horn section. Oh, yeah. If I didn't already have a theme song, don't think for a minute this wouldn't be it. Charlie, don't be hurt. Don't let the grifters get you down. Oh no, that is Nick Venom and his only single, "Don't Be Hurt." Nick Venom. This is his Vivo account. He's got a Vivo. Oh, does he have more music? No. Okay, that's his Vivo account. It's got 12,000 views. I've got a Simon Parks video where I'm impersonating him in an old man sweater. It's got more views than that. It's not Vivo, though. Sorry. It's not actually Vivo. I tried. Don't be hurt, but it hurts. Oh, God. That was a good one. By the way, thanks to you guys and all this fucked up shit we watch, my suggestions on my YouTube are fucked. Like, I can no longer pick anything off the YouTube homepage. I just have to search for it. Like, all it wants me to do is get grifted, and that's it. Yeah, guys, thank you for the donations tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me. That damn, the frogman, dude, that had me rolling. There was a point where I had to stop. I thought I was hurting. I was hurting for sure. Usually it's under the about. They have like a something copyright, blah, blah, blah. They don't have one here. What's this say? I think it does have in the description. That's why I didn't play it the first time. Yeah, copyright 2016 Juno Music. Well, fair use. Fuck them. Anyways, thank you for the donations. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Make sure you vote on the shirts. Make sure you come out tomorrow. We'll be here. We're trying to get that merch together. We'll be selling it shortly. I messed up and missed the sticker man today, so I gotta go back tomorrow for more stickers. So if you want a sticker, go to KULTKLUB.com/merch, KULTKLUB/merch. And Tony, send me a text message tomorrow, and we'll talk about OBS. I saw you've got Stream Elements. I'm guessing you downloaded OBS.live, right? I think we've played more. Probably so. Send me a message tomorrow. Hit me up. We'll figure it out. And we'll see everybody else in the next one. Have a good night, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. That was a funny-ass show. I'm clipping the fuck out of that. Have a good night, guys.
It's on my conscience. It's hard to sleep at night.
Oh, here's one more of these. Just for the cool kids out there. That's it. Somebody's a racist. Who was it? I don't even know if this one's lined up anymore. Hold on just a second. Oh, close enough. Over here, based as fuck. I don't think I got anything else. Oh, I got the sex tape, but that gets old, huh? What else we got on here? Friendly UAV inbound. All right, I'll leave you with this. This is the culmination of years of heterosexual men getting a job done and thrusting through to the very finish to enjoy a nice cold beverage. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a good night. Oh, what's Rusky doing? Help Rusky what? Oh God, what? Oh, what you been asking, Rusky? Hey, I need help too. Oh yeah, I'll help you on your OBS. That's no big deal. Ryan made it sound like it was a goddamn emergency. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I'll help you. Ride. Hup. Ride. What is this? Just some men enjoying. This is the Grift Busters when we hang out in the private chat. This is us. I'm the guy with a real deep voice. I'm definitely going to the hub now. Hard as you can. I started about making a second channel where I did tutorials on it, but I didn't. Stick it on the same day. Every single night. But it's just in your life. Working at night. Every single day. All the ladies would say. He's gonna love you hard as he can. To the cowboy man. He's gonna love you hard as he can. Hard as he can. Yeah, you're good, man. I'm done. Yeah. What? Oh. Just a couple men that work at the sexual tension factory. They fixing to love you hard, baby. Hard. Shoot 'em up. Ha. How. Ha. Shoot 'em up. Ha. Ride. Shoot 'em up. Ha. Ride. Shoot 'em up. Ha. Ride. Shoot 'em up. Echo. Oh, it still works. Nick Vienna. All right, somebody requested Tim, but I really am leaving after this one, guys. Here's Tim. Sing it, Timmy. Rusky usually streams on D-Live under the same name. Rusky, well, I think it's Rusky 77. Maybe it's 1977. Out in the dark, without warning, he raised his fist above, let it cry to his people to tear those statues down. Now they'll face the consequences. They held themselves above. This is the will of the people. He said, I wish I could spare them, make them see the path. Tempting as that sounds, I'll have to pass. All right, guys, that was it. Here's a grifter song. I'm out. Have a good night.
You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom. Open his closet, I found some of his meat rockets. I strapped it to my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine, with Trump in between. Put on a light coat of baby oil and saluted the troops.
Salute to the troops.
This is gonna be it. Whoa, wait. Stop. What? I'll get my files. Wait, what are you doing? Stop. Hold on. Fucking stop. Dude, come on. Seriously. My mom's an alcoholic. Give me a... Oh, my God. Damn it. Here we go. I think I started some shit. Piss them off. It's about to get lit. Get the place in the best. You know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them beds, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Round 3. Down goes Nino. Please say it isn't so. Got him backed up on the ropes, trying to ram it down his throat. Now things are getting rocking, he was doing so well. It's all over, hands on his shoulders, they ringing his bell. You got Frog News Network doing no damn research. They rework and copy on cocks that came first. 9th inning, second string, and they acting like they know hitters. Assholes throwing bullshit shit and runs to the shitter. All this nonsense on my conscience, it's hard to sleep at night. Who the fuck is in my window with this time of the night? These parasites, these leeches, with all their secret meetings, teaching all you fucking cretins about baby-eating heathens, believing in reasons.
That was an awesome fucking show. Thank you guys for joining us. That was a really, really good show. Thank you for hanging around, M Seeker of Truth. I appreciate it, brother. Those froggets, dude. I gotta clip all that. That shit was wild. Wild.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them beds, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
You don't have those guts because you're a pussy. You're a pussy wearing aviator glasses in your mother's basement. And I won't even give out your dime store handle because that's really pathetic. But I can tell you this about if this douchebag happens to see this particular show, you don't have the fork and balls to call out the people on this planet by name and tell them exactly.
Oh, yeah, I'm going for a blackout next go round. A blackout.
Balls.
Okay, Scott. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them beds, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them beds, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6th sense for the stupid shit. Where my true believer? Y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme. All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip. Worshipping drums, cocking, begging for a throat deposit. Swinging fucking meat hammers like Thor in a thong. He's strapped to the shaft, eating his chest like he's King Kong. Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers. Cause you told him if he did, he'd get fucking superpowers. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them beds, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them beds, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom. Open his closet, I found some of his meat rockets. I strapped them to my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine with Trump in between. Put on a light coat of baby oil and saluted the troops. He tapped me on the shoulder and...
Oh, yeah, I got it. If that's what we're doing, I've got that one.
What? I'll get my files. Wait, what are you doing? Stop. Fucking stop. Dude, come on. Seriously. This is my mom's an alcoholic. Oh, give me a... Oh, my God. Damn it.
See you guys. Have a good night.
Started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them beds, you know that's